Okie dokie.
You're still hosting, by the way.
I unhosted it.
It's auto-host. It does it automatically.
Of course it does. It's not giving me the option to unhost, and it's coming up on my POV that I'm not hosting anymore. So I'm going to hope that it does its own thing, but
yeah, I'm looking at it. You're good.
Thank God.
It's okay, baby.
All right. Hi, guys. Weewoo here. I'm with Barbarian, and we're...
It's been a nice half year.
We're in the NA branch of Friday Night Fights. Yash, how are you doing, my man? Yes, it has been a good 6 months. Thank you for everything you've done for me in setting up all the audio equipment and whatnot. Fun fact, actually, this morning I had to revert the Windows 10 update because it tried to break my audio equipment again, which is a pain in the ass. So, otherwise, hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Hope you get a kick out of this stream. I'm doing all right. I was just giving Yash a shout out for helping me with all the audio stuff since it was his 6-month resub.
Nice. He's also helping out too, so I mean, he doesn't subscribe to me, so I guess I won't thank him then.
Don't be mean.
I know. I'm sorry, Yass. You've been a good help. Great help, actually. You are why I sound so good.
Why do you sound so depressed now?
I don't know. I don't. I'm not trying to be. I'm just.
Hey, Lord.
I don't know,
How you doing?
My energy just kind of like went away for a bit. I should probably
go get some coffee. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I feel like I need it, I always make myself a bowl of the frickin' Korean iced coffee stuff before I start the NA branch. Because more often than not, I need that damn thing.
Right. You do make it in a bowl.
Yeah. Nah. Well, the reason I do that is there was this French place I used to go to all the time. And they would always serve their hot chocolate in a bowl, so I just enjoy it that way. Plus, because you have to whisk all the ingredients for this, it just makes it easier. And I don't feel like pouring it into a glass afterwards, because that's just more dishes, you know?
That's fair.
Coffee, am I poisoning myself? I mean, I normally don't drink coffee, or tea at all for that matter. Like, I'll casually drink tea occasionally, like this morning I did, but... Coffee, like any other substance, when I take it, I seldom take it. That way, when I do need to take it, it's very effective. It's so my body doesn't build up a tolerance to it. But yeah, I'm probably going to be up for like 5 or 6 hours. I'll just work on mission files or something. But I also want to work on some video editing, so I'm not going to stream after this. But we'll stream tomorrow.
Here, hold on. I'll do a quick line of gamer subs. I do need some caffeine in me because I do need to finish that video as well.
Yep. Go get it done. I'll just speak to my my viewership. Ah, gosh, I'm blanking. Sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. No, I said
no, you're good.
Gonna do a line of gamer subs. Hold on.
Okay. I have no idea what he means. Pizza today? Nah,
Okay, so
I had all the leftover pizza ingredients.
Fat lip of it and punch myself in the face.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Pack a fat lip. I'm gonna pack a fat lip of gamer subs into my mouth.
What does that mean? Are you just trying to make drug references to sound cool because you're in elementary school? Like, are you gonna start snorting pixie sticks now?
I started to, but it's more of a chewing tobacco thing than a like hard drug thing.
What? It's a dip reference. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think dip is what, chewing tobacco, right?
Yeah. No. That's
I don't know.
It's disgusting. I would never do it in my fucking life, but I find the imagery funny.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go down the list. Alright, to settle a debate between my friends and I, is watching Liru equivalent to being a weeb? No.
No, what?
Liru, like, I don't do anything anime related. I mean, very rare exceptions. For example, this weekend, I'm probably gonna have a mech op, like, late Sunday night, but that's it, you know? That's all I got.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't consider myself a weeb. Bloodwayne, my girlfriend's more... She watches a shit ton of anime. She's the weeb.
And also...
And, I don't know what you mean by that. Sergeant Agee, I'm glad you got your second COVID vaccine, man. That's great. I hope to gosh, golly gee willikers, we get through COVID in another 6 months. Right, Barb?
Hey, what? Say it again?
I hope we get through with COVID in the next 6 months. It's still always going to be a thing, but, you know, I hope
like
herd immunity starts
yeah,
having an effect.
And vaccines, the vaccines will make it irrelevant in enough time. If people take them, apparently there was like 3 billion people who like didn't get the second dose but got the first one. So like they like are ineligible now. Like they need to start over and get the first dose again. I don't know.
I don't know why people claim that watching my channel makes them a weeb. Like,
I don't know either. Like,
is it because I mentioned the gate op I'm working on, or like that's just gonna be a stupid op? Like,
yeah, maybe. But like the thing is,
dudes with guns versus Roman.
And it's someone who like completely wishes that they were.
Yeah, Barb's a fucking weeb. Oh, I had my mic queued up when I said that. Hi, Barb.
Yeah, no, it's in my fucking name, dude. No, I wish I was born in Japan. I resent being born here.
That's fair.
Not really. And not so much anymore.
Oh, people are... it's because of Op-chan. Because of the symbol. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
And wee-woo with a W. Yeah, I mean, they're just light cultural references. Like, I don't mean any, like, hardcore weeaboo shit with it.
Oh, whoa, does that make me a furry? No.
I'm sorry. He's not a furry. I'm just laughing at the fact that was a very funny transition.
I'm an e-clown.
Yeah, you can tell because you wear a fucking maid outfit while you stream with a white balaclava. I get it.
So you did like it. I knew it.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, you are an e-clown. I don't know where to go from this. We're waiting for the first round to start. We have a full server for the first round. No, stop it. And if you want to come in and join on rounds 2 and 3, there will probably be room, so feel free to do !FNF. If you get confused by the little pop-up that comes up with the Discord, I have a small video on my channel now that shows you how to join FNF step by step. And maybe you'll be able to play round 2, but probably play round 3. We'll see how things go. Where'd I come up with the idea for the channel logo? I'm gonna be honest with you. That was 5 years ago.
Completely stole it.
Yeah, I think I did, actually. I found it on the internet and just adapted it. I didn't realize I'd get this big, and one of the things I need to do is look into, like, developing my own OC, but that's been rolled back to after I start paying my mortgage when I get it.
Yeah, I'm in a weird boat, because I'm very unabashedly, like, taking Erwin as not so much as an OC, but, like, just as a symbol. I got the B logo thing going up.
Yeah.
Going on, which is pretty good, kind of like Northern's End, that kind of thing.
Yeah, right, okay.
But, I don't know, it's a little, it's a weird thing to be in.
That's fair. I don't know, eventually I'll do some rebranding within, like, by the end of 2021. That's my goal for that, but I'm just trying to, how would I put this? Right now, it's just a matter of seeing where my channel stabilizes with how, you know, shorts and community polls are going, and then using that as a baseline to then budget my revenue. And then, you know, make sure I can make ends meet with Bloodwayne if we, you know, buy someplace and she wants to do some time after May.
Don't worry, I'm sure you two will make your ends meet.
I wanted to yell at you, and then it clicked, and then I kind of laughed at that one. Fuck you. I was about to yell at you for being horny, but then wow. Okay, fuck you for that. That was a good one. I'll give that one too. That was
good one.
I'll give you that one. Okay. Yep.
Destroying the gamer subs that gives me
Okay. Fucking, I'll give you that one. Fine. Only that one. But no more. No horny for you. But, you know, after that, I want to take what budget I'll have on the side, get some more channel emotes, because I've always been saying that, and you gave me one, and then my brain, I'm like, oh, I got a new one, I don't have to worry about it, and I need to get out of that. But there's also some TSB stuff I got to take care of over the next 2 weeks. And then I want to look into the Star Wars Squad mod, see if I can diversify content a little more. Because
we also have, I mean, I don't know if you want to quote-unquote announce it, but we'll be doing something, what, 2 weeks from now? Week and a half from now?
The Titans thing? Oh, no, yeah, that. We'll announce that later, because that's still far in the future, like 2 weeks from now, or 1.5, so. It just, there's a lot I have in the air right now, but, like, I mean, the past 2 days I spent editing out literally, like, a terabyte worth of footage.
Oh, yeah.
Into a shit ton of new shorts and highlights and a few, like, FNF, keeping that forward.
Damn.
So tomorrow, which is my off day, I'm gonna spend some of it with Bloodwing. We have I'm gonna do a Vietnam op for a group. That we planned this out like a month and a half ago. It's just gonna be a fun little op, and that might turn into another weekly or bi-weekly gig. And
Rogaine stuff?
No. That's on the 6th. That multi-community op is that's 2 weeks from now. But right now, I gotta reel back because for TSB, I have to handle a T4 promotion, which is one of our junior staff for the chat. And then he has to assume the duties of another T4 who's going to take an LOA for a month because he's doing something IRL. So I got to get all that up to speed, and, you know, I'm one of the few 5s still out there, so I have to kind of handle all this. So there's a lot duty. Yes, I said duty, but it's just...
I say that, but I was like, nah, I had
It's okay, the chat has you, but
yeah.
what people don't realize is I'm not just a content creator, I'm not just a streamer, I also manage an entire fucking community that has like 3,000 people in the Discord. I think we're actually at like 3,500 now.
You've been blown up.
Yeah.
Like, not even
there's a lot I have to do.
Like, just watching, like, 20, 30 people join the Discord in a single day. Which
Yeah.
Is, like...
I mean, it's still doing that, though, which is scaring me, but, like, I manage an entire community. I work in 5 different communities at any given time. I work on at least 7 mission files every week, which is anywhere from 14 to 30 hours of work on that, and then I still have to find the time to edit stuff, publish things, and this is also some of the reason why I don't do my own edits for the Shenanigans channel. It's because I virtually do not have the time to make those compilations. I could learn how to do it. I've made a few. It's just the whole reason I outsourced them is because I made a few, which were like kind of trivial at the editor level, you know, because I was learning, but that ate up so much time over those few weeks, and I'm like, I can't do this because of all the other stuff I have to do.
And I'm gonna have to. I mean, now that I have a job,
wait, Bar, one more. And we also destroy communities with Astolfo memes. That's God fucking damn it.
I'm out of the loop on this one. I'm gonna put my thing on the back burner because I want to hear this. What?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna leave names out of it. This is the 3rd time I've told this story, and I'm probably gonna tell it for like till the end of time. TLDR, another community I worked with. They sent their 2IC into TSB, and this person got their T0, went through an op, was having a good time. Then in our Safe for Work Channels meme, someone put an Alstafo meme down saying, I butchered his name right there, I'm sorry, saying, you know what, ungenders, or I don't even remember.
Unboys your Alstafo.
Yeah, unboys your yeah, whatever. Like, basically turned the character into a female as a joke. And this person took super offense to it and messaged me and messaged Bill about leaving the community. So I'm like, you can just leave, it's fine. And it kicked up all of this stink about it in my meme channel. I'm like, why? Like, what the hell? So the issue was, for the unit I was working with that this person was a part of, A, they have a lot of influence in it, and B, I would like the way they wanted me to Zeus was similar to the 700th, where I do a lot worse things in that group. You know, I troll people, I put softcore, like, pornography in there. Again, everything's covered. But, you know, like, the classic example I like to bring up is when Serenzik and Coward were in that unit for a little bit. We put Serenzik in in a building filled with, like, 20 or so different pictures of his face, just posted all around the room. And then Coward, we put in a corner with a bunch of softcore, like, ecchi-style furry pics because of a running joke I had back in the 501st. So, like, you know, they wanted me to Zeus like that, but here I have people getting offended in that community about the Asalfo meme. So I told the unit leader, like, hey, I don't think I can Zeus for you guys because this puts me at a really awkward position. And TLDR of that side was the unit leader freaked out, went on a massive rant, and then told me that that they were shutting the community down. And I'm like, what? And I tried to talk this person out of it, but no, it happened. And I'm like I felt bad about it, and then I thought about it. I'm like, this is all just dumb. But yeah, I can legitimately say an Astolfo meme killed an Arma 3 unit, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like, why? Just why? It's the internet, definitely, but why? Yeah, I didn't do anything. Like I didn't even post the meme. It was just someone in TSB that just it was a perfectly safe for work meme too. Like there was nothing wrong about it. But oh my goodness gracious.
Some people, I guess, but damn. Also, really quick side note. I just got a thing about Halo Insider, and I got invited to the new flight for MCC, but there's nothing new coming out for the Master Chief Collection. Why the fuck did I get an email about this?
I don't know. I'd pursue that after the stream. That sounds cool. But yeah, let's change the subject, because now it's getting a little cray-cray, but you know, in TSB, we're not going to censor free speech and shit about memes, especially. It just... Jerk
yourself off.
It's weird.
Let's get started about this.
Yep, all right.
This first mission is...
I'm not deucing. This is commentary.
Red 4 is attacking. Blue 4 is defending. They need... we actually have it marked on map this time. Usually we don't. So this is a face. So actually know what's going on. Red 4 need to take the flag in the center at Hill 56, and then take it a bit more northwest to the flag capture zone and hold it.
I'm going to keep M2 fonts going for round 1. Screw it.
10 minutes. So that's going to be... excuse me. That's going to be interesting. I feel like once they, you know, since it's all marked, I don't know if that's just for us or if that's for everyone, that pretty much getting to that point in itself will wipe one of the two teams, and I don't think we'll make it to that 10-minute time.
Usually how it works is Blue 4 does not see where the capture zone is until after Op 4 takes the flag, and in other cases it's the defending faction doesn't see where the attacking faction has to bring the flag until the attacking faction actually touches the flag here. So you're probably going to see a rush to the middle. Hopefully it's leaned in Blue 4's favor, but the AO looks kind of even here. If anything, there's a slight advantage to Op 4 here because they don't have to go too far off-road. They can just stay on this MSR here. Let me confirm this is an MSR. Yep, that is an MSR because there's not a thick golden road, line to indicate a major road. So these big white roads are the MSRs here. But I see Op 4 taking the flag and then trying to go with it. So this is going to really throw Blue 4 through the loop here, as they're just going to have to keep mobile and on their feet here, because they're going to go down to that flag site, Op 4 is going to touch it, and then they're going to see where they need to turn it into, and then they're going to set up a small pseudo-defense around this Op 4 building. But this is going to be cool, because we don't really see, for the few capture the flag ops we get, usually the battle is over before the flag is touched.
Exactly. We've seen one really early on when we were just getting into it. There was a great capture the flag match where we were completely in the dark about how it all worked, but it came down to literally like a 1v3 or something.
These are one life rounds, yes.
So
and there's three different missions.
Great. But yeah, how things have kind of evolve. Usually, one side is killed off before the objective is completed. Which is just, that's how it is sometimes. It'd be that way.
So, let's go over our factions here. Up for our attackers are our standard EMR Russians. 545 weaponry, PKMs as their machine gun weapons, PKP as the squad automatic, machine gun team weapon, RPG 26s for the squad AT, RPG 42 for the MET AT. Who is that MET AT gunner? Because that can make the difference in operations. It is going to be... I actually don't see a MET AT gunner.
Not seeing him either. I'm seeing... Yeah, Charlie 2, which is that team. It's Galil, but they don't have...
They have a machine gunner instead on Charlie 2, so they might have unscripted... Is there a Charlie 1?
No.
So, I don't think they filled up all the slots then, and it just got bundled into Charlie 1. And it's just...
Maybe the commanders decided... Because they only really have trucks and Humvees, they decided not to take the mat.
Yeah. So what this means is Nemesis is the Charlie 2 team lead, and Galil would be the Charlie 1 machine gunner, but because there's no Charlie 1 team lead, he just joined in on their group. That's weird, because normally you're not allowed to take other team stuff unless you have the lead element for it. So I think they just asked for having the machine gun team instead, but then why wouldn't they have just... There's Iander coming in with the AT.
I just saw him
Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is.
That's why.
Brings in their wild card Iander for the also known as the RPG god Jamshid, also known as the artist formerly known as a T5.
But just to give a reference, guys, that RPG 42 is only effectively ranged up to 500 meters. Last week, Iander made a vehicle kill shot with that RPG at a higher elevation than the target at about 750 meters away, round 2 EU, with that weird James Bond villain area. Yeah. Yeah, we saw his POV on that one too. It was a great shot.
He sent me the picture of right before he launched it. I could not see it. He was he couldn't either. He was just basing it off of where the tracers were coming from. It wasn't shooting at him, so he was able to make a kind of steady shot. But still, God bless.
Yeah, he is very gifted with that weapon. Everything else though, he's average on. But there's a reason you always see him in a Charlie 2 slot. So yeah, he's just jumping around. But otherwise, let me check who the marksman is for X-Ray here.
Catch? Yes.
It is Catch, yep, with an SVD. All right.
And also, Red 4 have 2 BTR 80s, actually with CDF markings on them, which is interesting, but that doesn't make any real difference.
It doesn't matter.
A bit of armor. Exactly. So they'll be able to use that as both transport and as a punching force to get through. But,
all right, let's go over Blue 4.
Yes, very quickly, let's do Blue 4, and then check out this AO.
Change the music real quick.
So Blue 4 are going to be your standard Marpat Woodland Marines, using 5.56 M4s, M16s, M249 saws, with M240s as the platoon level machine gun. Some of them will have RPG, or sorry, not RPGs, M72 Laws, and the Matt Gunner will have a M3 Carl Gustav in the hands of Fonzie here with 1 RW.
I find it funny how we have 2 lines of infantry on the road for Blue 4, and they're making Arma Jesus. I don't even know. I think this is a Milsim thing.
Oh, yep. You ever seen? No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
I mean, the last time we saw Arma Jesus in a capture the flag mission, it was about a month ago.
Wait, no, they're making him do push-ups.
Yeah, or burpees. I don't know. But last time we saw Arma Jesus in a CTF, he won it for his team because he basically ran up, grabbed the flag, brought it to his guys, and he was picked off. But
oh yeah, but no, because he literally shed all of his weight. I don't think he even has primary on his back. He just ran in, grabbed it, and ran.
Yeah,
back. It was awesome.
Yeah, he played a sacrifice play, but that won it for his group. I don't even know what to say about this one, to be honest.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on,
is
why
what it
is
is.
the music
But
glitching
they're going to start
out?
loading up. They have a bunch of transport trucks, which are the unarmored ones. You can tell because they have very wide windows.
Yep.
And then they have two Humvees with M2 machine guns and the LRAS laser system, which is a nice little targeting
That's a little too
camera,
loud.
so they can kind of see a bit further. But they obviously got to change between the gun and the camera. Also, these Humvees
He's warming up.
are armored. You can tell.
Not while I'm shoutcasting with Barb, because otherwise we won't be able to hear each other.
Silver lining inside. Otherwise, that's about it. They have some quad bikes for the X-ray team, a few more armored Humvees that are unarmed for additional transport. But yeah, let's take a look at this AO. If that's it. So, starting at the flag zone itself, right here, Hill 55, it's pretty sparse. The area itself is kind of in a little bit of a divot, but the terrain is relatively flat. It's not that much of a steep, and nothing really steep around it except for these rocks, obviously. It itself is a bit of a plateau, so it's raised up a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty well isolated. Clearings on the west, south, and eastern side. North side it has the road going through it, but it is moderately thick forest.
We'll truck no, but
before we'll be approaching from. So
the filling up will be either tomorrow or the day after.
Bargain for Red 4 having to cross an open field somewhere, unless they're willing to go all the way around and hit it from the north, which I don't think that'd be really feasible either. So
Are you talking about the capture zone?
No, I'm talking about the flag zone itself. Like where
Gotcha. I honestly think they're just gonna pull up to the damn site in a rush because they can see where each other's spawn is, and that's pretty even. So I would risk the truck rush, especially. Actually, hold on. Okay, no, I was like, where are Op Force trucks? They have two right here, so they can load half their force in these two trucks, the other half in the BTRs, and get them literally just right on top of that AO.
Like 13 or 14 people inside and on top. So they will have enough transport one way or the other. But yeah, they only really have those two gas trucks.
Yeah, she'll mention it after we're talking about this, after we're done with this. Yeah, I think they're just going to barely have enough transport to funnel everyone in, because two BTRs, you can carry like 2 squads per BTR, because you can fit everyone inside and then a bunch more people on top. And then those 2 trucks can also carry about 2 squads each. So I don't think there's going to be a transport issue, but they're going to have to pack like sardines to get in. And just in case there is, you might see a truck just drive back down the MSR and pick people up as they're walking through. But I think OP4 is going to do a rush strat for this one. In terms of Blue 4, they have a bunch of trucks as well. Let's see. Actually, we only have 2. And then we have Humvees, so...
Yes. So they should also have enough transport. Those trucks can also...
It's going to be close, though.
It's going to be close. They should have enough. If not, then it's not going to be too wild of the number of people who get left behind, I don't think. Yeah, they fully packed the armed Humvees as well. They're getting into the unarmed ones. Yeah, they're getting all loaded up. We'll see if they have any people left over. But no, I'm with you as far as the rush strat. I think with...
Yeah, right, oh lord. We actually saw them used last round EU2.
Some people are warmed up from EU.
From EU, yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people who haven't played, the 29th ID guys, a bunch of people who weren't here for EU. This is their first round. They're going to be getting warmed up. This would be a great time for them to just rush them and don't give them any time or give them as little time as possible to prepare and set up defenses.
So real quick, just to answer 2 questions from my chat. One, Op4 has to go up and do a scroll wheel option, I believe, to capture the flag, and it's either it plays a second line animation or it's instantaneous, I forget. It is skewed to Op4, but I would think by the time Op4 touches the flag, Blue 4 is going to be boots on the ground and set up a good defensive line. But that's where the difficulty of this op is going to lie into, is how Blue 4 is going to be able to defend, even though Op 4 has the numbers advantage. So I will agree, this is kind of skewed in Blue 4's favor, but if they press their M2 Humvees, I think they'll be able to outmaneuver Op 4 if they try to drive around. So we'll just have to see how things go. Another thing real quick, this is more of a PSA, but Thursday night, the Paw Patrol op I was doing and TMTM both had some pretty severe server issues. There was a lot of coincidences going on, and people thought I was being like targeted by a DDoS, but the reality was just a lot of Arma servers Thursday night were getting DDoSed in multiple communities.
Interesting.
So it was just one of those weird things that happened, because what was funny was someone came into my stream just before the Paw Patrol DDoS started, trying to make me pay them in Bitcoin, or else they quote-unquote harass me. And then around the same time, someone also put a bot account in TSB and was trying to threaten the T5s to give them a TeamSpeak so they could talk. Otherwise, they'd never see the server again. But it was very like a generic bullshit bot thing. Either way, like it was just a lot of coincidences that day. But after I talked with a few other guys in different communities, it was just a lot of servers got targeted by random DDoS attacks from, I think the origin was India, but that's just how it works, so.
That's so weird. Oh,
yeah.
whoa.
It's just coincidences.
No. I bet I know what it is. It was probably because the Tencent thing with Bohemia, how they got like a 10% stake in the company now because...
Oh, yeah. No, it's not that. That was a while ago. Well, no, because here's the thing. Arma server DDoSes aren't uncommon. Like, it actually happens from time to time, just by service providers getting DDoSed.
That would be an explanation, just...
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
You underestimate how petty people can be.
Alright, mission started. Op4 is completely mounted up, and they're moving. A little bit of a misplay, though, because they're letting the go-karts go... Excuse me, not the go-karts. The quad bikes go first. I would have started with the trucks, but they're keeping the trucks in the back. This might buy Blue 4 a bit of time, but it looks like Blue 4 wasn't fully mounted.
Yeah, no, they're not fully mounted. They can't fit everyone. So they're going to have to do a run with some of those trucks and come back and pick up the 1RW guys.
Yeah, I figured they'd have to get a group back, but at the very least, that Blue 4, the infantry should start running to the objective because they'd be able to meet halfway. Because Blue 4 has a big winding road to deal with here, and
so here's the thing. We'll see here. No, they're actually not turning left. I wonder if they're going to take the Humvees further south because they're faster and turn the trucks.
What the hell is Op4 doing?
Yep. I don't know if they see the flag capture zone or not. I think that might just be an us thing. But
well, no. So Blue 4 won't see the flag capture zone until Op4 touches the flag. That's just how the rule works. But why is Op4 bypassing the rush option?
I don't
that
know
is a mistake.
Exactly where they started, and wait, what are they doing now?
And then the BTR is pulled off-road, and now they came back to the MSR.
But then they're gonna turn left up here at this fork.
I really don't understand why they're being cautious. They had the better distance to work with here.
No, the lead BTR is actually heading straight for the objective, and yeah, it's gonna be close.
But why wouldn't the trucks rush in if they're quicker? We've seen rushes done in this community all the time. Who's commanding Op4? Okay, so...
Tao from, Mr. Tree from Tao. Wait, no, that's...
Hell, who's commanding Blue 4? I don't see a Blue 4 command at all. I see platoon leads.
That might explain why they're having some trouble. They don't have an actual commander. Yeah, Tendies for Tao is commanding for Red 4, but I'm not seeing the Blue 4 commander either.
We just saw Op4 put some smoke grenades out, and now we got two Op4 trucks right in front of a Blue 4 dismount. Is this supposed to be like no commanders? And just platoon leads? No, we got Tendies commanding for Op4, so where's Blue 4's commander? Oh, no, he's bundled into Charlie 2. On the bottom of the roster.
Yeah, no, that is Pierce. Okay.
So it's Pierce versus Tendies. Tendies I've never seen command before. Op4 has a major dismount in front of 4 Blue 4 guys, so we're about to have first contact right here, but this is a really weird strategy.
Yep, there they go. Bravo 2 opening up.
Yep. Hedge just dropped someone. Nemesis returning fire, getting the first kill for Op4 there. All right, a 1-to-1 trade. That's going to work in the attacker's favor because they're 10% up, but...
Zenupelf just shooting wildly into the smoke, kind of giving up his way to his position. And yeah, now grenades are coming back in return. Lots of fire onto the warehouse area where Kearnshaw and Montgomery are. That's 29th ID. And now Cheese, Warlord, and Nemesis probably going to be pushing on the clean out. Grenade comes up towards Nem.
Got Op4's other truck dismounting. They're starting to go on Blue 4's back line here.
Rocket going out. Oh, that might have just been a tracer. It looked like a rocket. I'm sorry.
And Op4 starting to try to encircle the flag area. My guess is Op4 didn't want to rush in because they didn't want to rush and then end up having to do a tip of the spear with only half their force because the other half would be lagging behind on the BTRs, but they could have just taken it, pulled back with it, and then walked it through a forested area away from Blue 4's line and forced Blue 4 to be mobile. This is a really weird play out. It's definitely not what I was expecting. And now you're about to have X-Ray come in behind another Blue 4 group here on the back line of the flag. And you got Echo for Op4 starting to move into the actual flag location. There's points of contact everywhere for this first round. It's definitely an interesting one.
Lots of smokes going out on the road, but yeah, this is a pretty disjointed attack. I feel like the Red 4 guys off to the west don't know exactly how much they have here bottled up in this.
I can't get my roster to come up.
I'm assuming that Blue 4 is here because they think this might be the flag capture zone, but no, it's actually near where Pierce is now. So they're trying to be proactive in this, but it's kind of fucking themselves over. Tao Granny and their group over here have found Tarnfall in this long barn.
Yeah, Op4 opened up on them as they were mounting this barn, and the other group was coming out. Granny's now pushing, takes out the wounded guy as Dan is now returning fire and gets a headshot.
Felix is a great drop on Mr.
Pop-Tart's the only one left.
Felix with that 240. Big.
One of the Humvees is smoking because BTR smoked it. AT going over it as well.
BTR just, fucking rocket just whiffed right past it, and they have not really reacted. So
Delta for Op4 with Platoon 2 HQ starting to reinforce Echo on the flag itself. Op4 X-Ray in a little bit of trouble. They've done a lot of damage to Foxtrot. As I say that, Matt Coro just mowed down. Excuse me, it was Hesse. Is that -2 kills for killing the rest of Op4 X-Ray? Noise.
Catch is still alive over there. He's getting harassed by some GLs. But he's got 2 to his name, so if he can keep it up and punish them for this. He was able to get that MMG gunner down, but Wodan looking like he's got his eye on that 240 and he wants it.
So, I mean, Blue 4's skull count is a lot higher than Op4's. Actually, not a lot higher. It's higher, but it's only by a handful. That's going to change in a second as these BTR-80s start getting some pickoff kills, but Op4 is in a position to completely overpower Blue 4's line. Like,
Wetlow for a machine gunner gets caught on the open and gets his kneecaps ripped apart by the big old 14.5 on the BTR.
Yeah, I saw that. That was down by the MRAP there. Or excuse me, the Humvee. That is smoking.
That's pretty much an up armor. It's a fuck
yeah, the gun turret was. I do like how we have Blue 4 Alpha 2 flanking around Guy Fieri, Kane, and Armagees, 3 of the best players in FNF right now. Trying to move behind some of Op4's units here. If they can get a good ambush in, those 3 players alone are pretty much at Scandia Recon's level, if not slightly higher from the KD ratios I've been seeing the past few weeks. So they could do a good chunk of damage here.
Firefighter looking to move on onto the flag. Nito picks some people up in his Humvee, and he's
a lot of explosives at that flag though.
Yeah, they're chucking nades in there. Ooh, Satchel Truck goes off by Porter, sends him into the low orbit, as the rest of them over here by Basspear definitely felt the pain from that one.
Yeah, I see some blood on the ground. Meanwhile, Blue 4 Alpha 2 getting a nasty ambush in, and they're timing it with Alpha 1. They're going to completely ambush and deliver some nasty enfilading fire on Op4's Alpha squad. Blue 4 Alpha needs to be careful, though. Alpha 1, excuse me, because they were just firing at Kane. But Armagees is about to get right behind these guys.
Oh, here we go. Those push-ups about to pay off.
Gorski's shot in the back of the head, but Jesus stays still and eats PKM. I think he had a lag spike right there.
I kind of just cursed him there. I said the pushes are going to pay off, and then he took half a mag to the head.
All right, Kilbo has taken the flag.
Kilbo Baggins. And flag's gone, actually. It's not on him anymore.
Explosive satchel thrown, I believe, by legal action, but it wasn't far enough to do any damage.
Yep.
If King was in, excuse me, if Armagesus was the guy with the satchel and he threw one from where he was, he would have gotten a lot more kills with that.
Second one goes off again, really.
Little, yep. He needed to be a bit closer, but he's making Gorski freak out and roll back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're very much suppressed right now.
Blue Force in a bit of a pickle here. They've got two major forces on both sides of their main force as they're now doing a pullback of their northern line, probably back to the capture zone. But Op4's numbers are still very strong here. I was hoping that Blue 4's Alpha ambush on Op4 Alpha would have been a bit more devastating and allowed them to regroup to potentially go to the flag site or pull back, but instead Alpha 2 for Blue 4 is getting picked off by elements of Op4 Charlie, which is Nemesis, and elements of TSB and Scandi Recon, and they are catching King in a very bad position here.
Yeah, him, Guy Fieri, and Dylan, not in a great spot. They're pretty much cut off. It all just depends if Gorski's team up here can lick their wounds and push them back. But yeah, this is going pretty well for Red 4.
We're only 10 minutes into the round, by the way. This has been a very crazy 10 minutes. It feels like more.
I know, right? No, Blue 4 has been, I mean, they got pushed back at the warehouses to the west. They got really pushed back around the flag. Now, that was a bit more of a fight, but some clever maneuvering and the use of those BTRs.
Guy Fieri and King, meanwhile, doing a push. King getting caught out of position and knocked out. Guy Fieri was able to kill Gorski. Grenade going out. It's a smoke, though. Frag now going out instead.
There, that's a good one.
Might get Bacon with that one. Nope.
Ooh, no.
Oh, yes it is. A little late. Patriot trying to come around, though, but we have Bravo 1 with Op4 Command and Charlie 2, all for Op4 fighting with Montgomery, Urban, Dog 4. Urban, Montgomery, really good players. Haven't seen much on Dog 4.
Oh, Neris gets gunned down by Guy Fieri. Sending him to
he gets shot.
The sky. He's sent 5 people to the Great Diner in the Sky. That is impressive.
Patriot trying to get a shot on Dylan.
Ooh.
And Dylan,
Get him.
you know, good shot right there, but
Go for 6 in heaven for Guy Fieri there.
Jeez. So, I mean, yeah, we got some Blue 4 guys getting some good multi-kills here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Blue 4 doesn't have a lot left here compared to Op 4. They're starting to make a unified battle line at this point, but they definitely are maintaining this number advantage.
Yeah, they're starting to pull back to the flag capture zone, which is going to be their best bet. Not a lot to work with here, but they should be able to at least dig some trenches and build some kind of perimeter. The time it takes for Red 4 to push past the scrambling Blue 4. But I mean, just looking at the map, there's not a lot of Blue 4 left. I think it's it is Red 4's op to lose.
So Op4 is pushing their battle line right here, but they have the flag in the hands of Kilbo, and 2 fire teams moving with the flag, and also Anderson, who is he's 2nd Platoon Command. So I think Anderson's managing the flag's movement along the southern side to then go up the left flank as the main force continues to push. But I'm seeing another squad of guys being pulled back, and a BTR joining them. They might remount that BTR and follow up with the flag, but this is going to allow Op4 to continue to put pressure on Blue 4 so less people can pull back and set up a defensive line. The fear, though... Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I'm watching Combo try and spray at a distant Red 4. However, looking at his first person, he's got his iron sights right, but he's done the classic thing of assuming that the iron sights are where the bullets come out of, and no, they're actually bouncing off the rock in front of him, and you can see, like, all of them are just going into low orbit.
The one fear with Op4's plan right now, though, is if they pull too many forces off of the line at once, Blue 4 could do a retaliation attack. But it looks like Op4 is collapsing their entire right flank here. It's because Echo and Charlie elements were still in an active firefight with Blue 4 Alpha and some other scattered Blue 4 elements coming back. So if Blue 4, let's say Alpha panicked and instead pushed forward to do a flanking attack on someone, they could easily catch that group out of position. But I think Patriot killed Dylan. Yeah, he's on 4 kills, just double-tapped King. And now he's taking fire from Blue 4 Alpha. But
I have a question. I have a question for you. Where was the mistake? Do you believe that there was a glaring error?
It was just on the weird deployment of both sides. Unbeknownst to Blue 4, though, they deployed into Op4's pincer maneuver. Op4 had a large force on the left, large force on the right, a small, they had X-Ray come around to the northeast where Blue 4 deployed an auxiliary squad to try to cover the flag from the northeast, and also the 2 BTRs were to the southeast to basically cover the infantry coming up. Blue 4 really fumbled on the start by not being ready to go when the op started. Op 4 kind of fumbled as well, but it was also part of their plan to do a far deployment and move in. So Blue 4 not being fast kind of hurt them as well, but...
Well, kind of. The group in the middle that went towards the flag wasn't nearly strong enough. They gambled definitely on
Ouch.
That group on the west side of the AO by those 3 warehouses where they had that big firefight and right around where first contact was had. They were thinking, Blue 4 was thinking that would be...
Has on -1 now.
Actually a lot closer. Again, they didn't know that it was a gamble until Red 4 picked up the flag, but I think it was more unlucky really than anything, both on the fact that they gambled in the wrong spot and that Red 4 same idea, and Red 4 brought more people.
Oh, are you kidding me?
What?
Okay, they got... so Blue 4 has a Humvee on the southern side. It's Blue 4 X-Ray, and they drove out of bounds, and I thought they were actually about to kill themselves, because if you go end the black zone, you got like 15 seconds to get back in.
Something like that.
And we've got Matt Coro's BTR and Mountain's BTR trying to push Blue 4 back. I saw Matt Coro's gunner Hesse redeem one of his 2 friendly fire kills by killing a member of Alpha 1.
Wait, he had 2 friendly fire kills?
Yeah, remember Op 4 X-Ray? That BTR sprayed the 2 people down by that piece of cover. That was pretty hysterical. But Blue 4 trying to now redeploy behind the flag to move in, but they're going to need a lot more than 4 people because Op 4 has completely redeployed all their forces to come up and follow this flag. And they even have some Pathfinders going ahead to make sure that the area is clear. And it's Tendy's leading that Pathfinder group. He's on 2 kills himself. He's...
Oh, yeah, he's leading from...
Wow.
No, he also picked up an M4, so he's going for the sneaky plays.
He is. I mean...
ID game.
That means he... Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, like, yeah, they're pathfinding, especially leading at the front. I'm assuming that he's already given his orders.
Yeah.
And it's a simple game from here. You just get the flag to the capture zone, and with how many kills people I'm sure have been reporting,
I can't give you an exact number. We just rely on the skull information on the left,
just doing
which,
the math,
as you can see, Blue 4 has a lot more dead.
They don't have a lot of people left to fight, so he's willing to sacrifice himself. And actually, it looks like he might come up across Clown, Kanik, and Coda here. And I think, yeah, he's holding his trigger. Never mind, he isn't.
He lined up a shot, knocks Coda out.
Yeah, great spray down on Coda.
But now we got Point Man coming around the flank here. Yeah, I got respect for Tendy's here. I mean, he gave his orders, as you said. He's now trying to go in and get some damage on, because there's a lot of commanders that usually just sit off on the sideline at the edge of the map and not do anything.
What Pierce has been doing, and that's not to say anything against him. That is a valid method of commanding.
Yep.
But yeah, he's been doing that, staying at the back. Tendy's just bad fragged himself.
Tendy's is, yeah. He just bad fragged himself twice because the grenades bounced off the tree, and now he's probably going to hide somewhere and try to do medical. But Point Man gets him in the back of the head.
Oh god, his leg. Oh god. Oh, that hurt to watch.
Yeah. Now you got X-Ray trying to fire from the rear, but you have a Mountain with his BTR coming up. What?
Yeah, get back to that Humvee and run, boys. Wait, was it the armed one or was it the unarmed one?
An unarmed one, I believe. I could be wrong though. It might have been armed. I don't remember, and I don't see it around.
Oh, I see it. It's way off to their south. It is... No, that actually is the armed one. It's the surviving one. So if they're able to sear and get back to it, they should have a chance. But I don't think any of them have a stick.
Yeah, but the BTR is going to be... X-Ray doesn't carry any form of AT. Someone asked, what's the AT capability of every group? Every squad has... every fire team of like 6 people has a AT stick, so they got 1 AT shot, and that means there's 2 fire teams in the squad, so there's 2 sticks of AT per squad, and then the MAT team has usually 6 AT shots, 3 on him, and then 3 in his assistant, and that is the Charlie 2 group. So it's a good amount of AT, because any one of those hits will more often than not cook off a vehicle, unless it's a really weak hit, which does happen, but... That's the AT situation.
Yep.
Samuel, we'll see.
Able to lie low enough, but here comes Matt Coro in the other BTR. They're investigating this area, and yeah, all X-Ray has to do right here is just lay low. They are locked to first person, and the optics of a buttoned-up BTR are not great. I
did just see one BTR open up on one of the guys, though, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think he thought he saw someone, but no, he actually didn't see anyone.
So these BTRs are just gonna stall X-Ray at this point, because there's nothing that they can do. That's going to allow Op4 to keep maneuvering. But Op4...
They are hiding pretty well,
Op4 literally has, like, double the amount of infantry that Blue 4 does. So it's going to be a very messy steamroll. We could see a clutch. I'm hopeful, but...
They do have a decent defensive situation going on, but actually a lot of them are looking southeast. Not a lot of them are looking to the west, where this big push is coming in from. Drake... No, he's also looking to the southeast. Shots are opening up now. For whatever reason, Nutty Person decided to open up on Rafter there, who got spotted in the gap in the sheet metal.
The issue with this building is that there is no hard cover. The sheet metal does not provide good cover to bullets. It'll reduce the velocity of them, sure, and lower the damage, but there's no hard cover there, and there's also a big hole for the Grenadiers to fire GL rounds inside.
I think that the base level...
You got a rocket going in as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're hitting the front Humvees.
Yeah. I think that first level, that thicker kind of concrete looking material, that should be hard cover, but everywhere else, especially up on top of those rafters, is no brain.
BTRs are pulling away from X-Ray. They're starting to come in on the front line. There's a few infantry that have been deployed to kind of halt X-Ray's advance if they keep moving up. You also got a few elements of Op4 X-Ray. I think it's just one guy with Patriot. They're meeting up. Patriot on 4 kills. He's the surviving member from Alpha 1. Gets picked up. They're going to get on a quad bike, probably attack this area from a different angle. But this is only half of Op4's force. Looks like they're trying to maneuver Charlie 2 to come in from the direct south as this attack from the west comes in.
My potential.
But, I mean,
actually,
when the BTRs get here and start suppressing with that 14.5, it's going to turn this entire building into Swiss cheese. The penetrating factor of that 14.5 is easily going to get through that sheet metal. And even the 7.62. Hey, Ross, thanks for the 23-month resub.
Definitely more that 14.5 for just piercing through and coming out the other side clean. Raskatoma is the last man of his team way out to the south. He was with Zenipelth and Wiki and Platoon 2. He's kind of off on his own. I think he got spotted because I'm seeing him bleeding out a little bit. But yeah, Charlie 2 now coming in from the south side. Montgomery reaches the building itself. Bilbo is not too far behind. Sorry, Bilbo, not Bilbo. I made that joke earlier. But no, Montgomery, he's knocking on the door, asking if anyone's home, if they want to learn more about their Lord and Savior.
If Porto and Warwick get up there and throw a satchel charge in, they can collapse the entire building.
It could be a
It could, but an enclosed area with a satchel charge in it isn't going to do Blue 4 any favors.
Oh, fuck no. But neither will Montgomery running up the outside staircase, up that scaffolding.
Yeah, he's going to start picking off people from the top floor. He starts with Chris.
Yeah, he's going to get spotted out. No, he's not able to secure the kill on Chris.
Hey, he's firing at Tech, too.
Yeah, and he's not able to do anything.
Yeah, Chris doesn't even realize what's going on as Montgomery now goes down the steps.
Yeah, I think he got stuck on something.
Lufer didn't even notice. Montgomery goes back up with a fresh mag.
Yeah, Chris is medicing, so...
And Chris gets headshotted.
Yeah, he takes his time, gets a clean shot. Doesn't really recognize Tech moving around still.
Yep. He's now going to go for Kernshaw. Gets Kernshaw. Now to Wooden. And gets Wooden.
What? They've all pulled back. I just realized they all pulled back to the north. I guess they're planning on doing...
They're going to maybe do a count. Yeah.
That's all I can...
Now there's him firing at Tech-It. Though Montgomery didn't get that kill. Someone else tapped it.
Yep.
And that... Nope, there's his fifth. Yeah, so Montgomery basically got behind Blue 4 and took them all out. Ouch. And yep, Blue 4, as you said, is to the north, trying to come back in on a different angle, but they're going to be caught out of position. The flag bearer still hasn't been pushed in yet. All right, Maz round. That went into the BTR, but did not cook it off. Did it even hit?
Damaged. Koro, he's trying to...
There's the second one. Now it's smoking. But that shot detonated next to Coda, knocked him out. Gonzo's playing dead.
There it goes, cooking off. Sideways needs to get out of there. Matt hops out. And Sideways ran out of ammo. Matt pulls out his pistol. He isn't able to secure the kill. But that DTR cooking off should catch Sideways out. And yes, it does.
Sideways is hurt, but it doesn't kill him. Other BTR is popping smoke to cover the flag bearer. As he is now... Actually, no, he's a little further up. We're going to see 10 minutes called in a second. X-Ray still in play here for Blue 4. The numbers advantage kind of lessened up for Opor. It's still significant, but there's a lot here.
But we'll see. The fact that they're acing the hole, this kind of counter push, is being fired upon already. There goes, I think that was Kanik.
Gilbo's inside the capture zone, but it's not counting that timer down.
I think he needs to drop it or something, but he is definitely in there at about 41 minutes, maybe a little bit beforehand. So we'll keep a mental timer if one doesn't happen. Fast Spirit's pointing. Oh, Fast Spirit is using Kilbo as a step stool.
We got X-Ray firing from the rear. Swola just knocked out Cool Breeze.
Here comes Mountains BTR. Where's that AT? Where's that Moz gunner?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see him.
Yeah, it's left.
I don't see any AT on Blue 4.
No, I think the Moz gunner got clapped.
You got Dreek coming around. He just knocked Coda out. Gonzo's trying to line up a shot.
4 Blue 4 left over here. Pointman is a combat engineer. If he can YOLO run a satchel charge underneath that BTR, that'll do it.
What, Pointman?
But, yeah, Pointman.
That's going to be risky. If he gets up, he risks getting shot there. Gonzo, meanwhile, picking up Dreek as he came around. Kodo wakes back up. You have 6 people on the northern side. There's the flag capture timer. They dropped it in the corner.
Drop it inside the zone.
And you got Op4 turning around, engaging some of Blue 4 X-Ray as they come in. Nemesis flanking around the rest of TSB and Scanny Recon following behind. Mountain just double tapped one of the Blue 4 guys. Lurch turns around and panic fires. Gets a shot on Nemesis, but Nemesis returns fire.
No, I think this is it.
A great grenade, but it doesn't knock him out.
There's only about a dozen people left for Blue 4.
Grenade thrown back on Lurch, and he turns around to get mowed down by the 7.62 of that BTR.
Scanny only on 3 kills, but not to their own fault. They just, I don't think they saw a ton of contact, and they didn't get a ton of chances to really kill.
Koak now shooting at Eander, manages to kill him, getting some shots on Lolo as well. Lolo doesn't know where they came from.
Yep. Pointman's still hiding underneath that tree.
Nemesis getting another kill.
BTR is moving.
That is close enough for Pointman to throw a satchel, but the issue is, are they going to be able to get away, though?
Yeah, well, that and it's got to be a stationary target. You can't attach it to it. It's thrown like a grenade. It's got about a 5-second timer once you pull it. Come on, Pointman, do what you were born to do.
He might not have satchels.
Maybe he might have put them down by the start area. That could be it as well.
Koak firing at Nem and Patriot might have just given away their spot, as you see Montgomery now firing into that tree.
Koak runs away, but Nemesis sees Pointman still crawling around the bottom of the tree, I think. Koak goes down. No, wait, he's still up.
No, he's up. He just feigned death right there.
Yeah, he's feigned death so hard, the system thinks he's dead. There he goes. I've been seeing him pop in and out a little bit.
Yeah, you're never going to get the desire to live in video games, even in one-life scenarios.
Patriot runs out in the open, and he's saying, hey, no, friendly's over here, stop firing. Oh.
They just knocked the tree out, and Gonzo's now a little exposed. Patriot runs past Pointman.
She's so hard, it's sent it to hell. Yeah, Gonzo's playing dead. 7.5 minutes left. Quarter of the time gone. Yeah, I think it's done for. Razkatola tried to make a play, but got dropped, I think, by Warlord or Martin immediately. Now,
yeah, he came from the rear. Got the BTR now firing at Swola. Pointman picking off Lolo. Grenades are being thrown in mass on the fucking BTR.
I think they're trying to pop the tires, but...
Yep, Gonzo just picked off Patriot. And Gonzo is again playing dead.
With that blood next to him and how he's bleeding, that's not too bad of an idea. But still. Oh no.
Oh no.
Gonzo.
Oh,
he could smell the rubber.
But Patriot might not be fooled.
Patriot isn't buying it.
Patriot's not buying it at all, and he taps him in the head.
Oh my god.
Bassbeer running up to where Pointman's tree is, but he went the other way where Pointman was hiding.
He didn't see him. Yeah, but Patriot's looking back there now. Patriot's healing up.
Yeah, Pointman's crawling up as well.
Yep.
But Patriot, trade.
Hey. Nice.
Mountain picks off Edwin. Ash is firing back, trying to shoot the viewport out. Actually gets a lot of good hits. He might have just shot the...
No, the viewport glass is still...
Yep. Ash having a lot of shots going over his head.
That's the glass shattered a little bit.
Mountain on 4 kills in that thing. I will say the BTRs, I haven't seen Op 4 BTRs be this effective in an Op in a very long while. But that just shows...
AT just really wasn't, I don't want to say it was underutilized, but I think they just got unlucky. Again, just unlucky, and their AT guys...
Mountain circling.
1 out.
Ash is in trouble as Mountain tries to get a 5th kill. Firing a little overhead as Ash plays Ring Around the Rosie.
Hard place, literally. Oh, Mountain isn't having it. He is not having it. Ash should just, like, drop his gun and just stand up and surrender. He's him and Swole are the last 2 remaining.
He's trying. He's trying so hard.
Oh, I think Mountain saw his feet.
Yep.
There's the toe picks.
Wheaton trying to double tap Edwin with a pistol from a ways away. And Mountain turns the gun away. Oh, he's gonna go finish this one himself.
He's like, no.
And Ash tries to sight the gun up. And Ash just let it happen. Ash just let it happen. He knows he's done.
No, he shot the M203 at him. He shot the 40.
Oh!
Bounced off of him because it wasn't in the minimum safe arming distance.
Oh, man. See, I wish we had a coding for that, because if you got hit by a frickin' 40 mil, that would knock you down. Like, that thing's a big fucking ride. It would definitely hurt.
And
like, I would say for Ace, have it...
About a quarter of the speed of, like, a normal bullet.
Yeah.
Is Blue 4 completely eliminated. Round 1, GG going to Op 4.
Op 4, even though the plan was really unorthodox there, they just steamrolled that thing. But that was to be expected with that round. But yeah. There goes the first round. D-TAS!
All right, D-TAS. And let's see what we have in store for the second one. Any minute now.
All right.
Camino on Stratus. Ooh, interesting. From our very own.
Let's go back to fonts.
Doesn't say what the mission is exactly. I guess we'll see. 2 KA60s though. Interesting.
Back in a second.
For independent. All right, so now that we're setting up for the next round, I gotta ask you. I need your opinion. What genre are national anthems?
What?
Think about it. What genre are national anthems?
I can't tell you. Your mic is too silly.
Hello? Oh, yeah. No, oh, hello? Please, no.
Hello.
Hello?
Let him sweat a little bit.
Hello?
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. I'm just changing my commands.
Okay. No. I'm seeing my bitrate just plummet.
You said you got new internet, right?
In a way. It's still the same internet and the same router. It's just a different method. It's been more reliable, but I guess this shit still happens, of course. All right. What genre is national anthems? What genre?
I don't know, man.
Think about it. I'm asking your opinion, motherfucker.
I don't have one.
You gotta give me an answer. Come on.
Bro, I'm trying to rewrite my mission command.
You're awful.
All right. This is why I play the ad breaks, to take little mini intermissions so I can get everything sorted. Barb?
Yes?
Don't hate me. I would say country.
Fuck you.
Why? What? I just said don't hate me. I would, because country's all about, like, patriotism and shit, and tractors and whatnot, and just day-to-day living, so national anthem's country.
That's the joke. It was a joke all along, you Kurt.
Yeah, or folk. Folk would be another good one, but...
It was a joke. Just like my internet's a joke.
Ay. All right, let me see what Lord wants on Discord. Oh, Lord, I can't answer that right now. My brain is not
also
not in the thinking mind for that.
To me, I don't know why me, but
yeah, he sent me one too.
All right.
Still in intermission.
Got through. Why is my internet just taking a shit? Are my parents watching porn or something? Damn.
That would be weird.
I know, right?
By the way, there is an open slot. Wait, no, there isn't. It's 123 in that channel, and then plus us two. So there's one extra that they're gonna have to kick out. But there will probably be open slots for round 3. So watching or recording? Watching or recording what? Ah. When you get 5 Australian COVID-safe ads in a row, Jesus, I'm sorry to inflict it on you. Barbarian.
Yes, hello?
There have been allocations made that your parents watch Japanese midget porn. Are they true?
First of all, the word is allegations, not allocations, and no.
I said allegations.
You said allocations. Like
no, I watch Law and Order. It would be allegations. Or would it be accusations?
Allegations. I don't trust the guy named Teacher to Lawyer. I don't trust him.
Motherfucker. All right, well,
yeah, you did say
I'm out of ideas.
Fuck you.
Professor Chaos, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I thought I used a G, okay? I hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you're enjoying this PvP commentary, and hope you're staying safe among COVID. Accusations would also work. But allegations and accusations, they're interchangeable. What?
The thing is, I just sent you something on Discord. We could talk about it if you want.
For the love of God. My dyslexia rears its ugly head. Yeah. Really, the only reason it happens is I type quicker or I speak quicker than my brain can process it. It is called human lag time. And I suffer from it. I was hoping maybe, like, you know, a few years down the line, I'd be able to, like, teach myself to, you know, be quicker on my feet, but it hasn't worked. It has not worked at all.
After that, you should lose some weight. If you want to speak quicker, you should try and speed read. Speed, like try and practice how, like, auctioneers do.
Yeah.
300, 300, 300, 300, looking for 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, and 400. We're looking for 500, 500, 500. We have 500. We're looking for 500, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 500, 500.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, the gamer's tough.
Human buffering. And your mic just crapped out. I don't know if Bloodwing's a Greek sleeper agent. I don't know.
I know you can hear me.
Quality of my sentences are. Yeah, I know. My chat's just... My chat's being chat. Time Wolf, thanks to a 613 sub. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you enjoy the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick. Wait, no.
I gotta say,
shit. Hope you're staying safe on COVID.
It's a West German...
It has not been confirmed. She...
And it is nice. I actually went and tried to form it a little bit today. And, no, it looks good.
The Snow White Barbarian just said backwards, it's a curse to summon Cthulhu.
No, yes. It's impossible to make Liru self-conscious because he doesn't want to believe in himself.
It's true. I have horrible self-esteem. Ha! Fuck. Shut up! I hear you fucking laughing over your mic, man. Why do you think I hate my own voice, for example?
You know, that actually
I heard.
is a psychological thing. It's like the uncanny valley. You know, when you see something that like looks real, but for some reason it doesn't. We perceive our own voice to be deeper than it actually is, because of how it resonates in our throat and in our inner ear, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when we hear it in a recording, it sounds near enough that we can recognize it as our own, but it's just so off that we find it weird, but at least naturally.
That's fair.
Revenge, you don't have to lie to Liru. He knows his voice sucks.
No, but I love the YouTube comments I get where they say, dude, your voice is like really fucking annoying. I just go, yeah, I know, I hate it too.
Yeah, I know.
Just like, yeah, trust me, I'd change it too, man. Like, I don't like listening to me either.
You know Michael Jackson? Yeah, do the opposite of that.
Wait, the opposite would be like a fuck, I don't know. All right, otherwise, looks like they are close to being finished for slotting.
Keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
I hate you.
I know.
Wow, okay then. Night Owl, dude, okay, you have a sexy voice, all right? Everyone would want your voice, okay? Don't even lie to me. Like, every time I hear you, I hear that you've made a mission file, I will deliberately go down to the operations room just to hear your brief on it, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good voice. That's like a radio voice. It's the voice I wish I had.
Said this is an attack-defend thing.
Yes. That's why it says attack defend in the description. Did you not see that?
It doesn't.
What's that? You have no idea.
No, that's for the teams. We always do that for the teams. Like
yes.
One's attacking while the other's defending.
Right.
But this is like usually it would say like sector defense or something like that.
But if it doesn't, you just assume it's attack defend, as stated in the description.
Did you just assume my game mode?
Hey, careful, man. Memes like that get communities killed, apparently. Don't weaponize that.
Fuck you, I was drinking. God.
I hope your stream got a good shot on that, though, because I know you stream with the face cam.
Yeah, yeah, I got a good shot of it coming out of my nose. Ooh.
Wait, Barb can read confirmed? Barb, can you read?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shut up, you illiterate motherfucker.
No, it's not illiteracy. What's the one where I can't write properly? It's that one.
What?
No, I can read, I can't write. What's the term where you can't write? You've seen how I word my shit sometimes, especially with my spell check being an ass. Because my fat fucking thumbs. That or my... It might be. You know, I think it's because my phone screen just slowly gets smaller and smaller. And that's why, because I get a comfort... Like, I don't know. I'm just making excuses. Truth be told, I have no fucking idea. Alright, we haven't started the round yet. Dysgraphia? I think it's dysgraphia.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Some apple brandy.
Okay. Normally I hate co-casting with a third person, but I would make an exception if it was Night Owl, just to hear his voice, and I would just let him speak the entire time. I would agree to that one.
What about me?
Huh?
What about me?
Well, you're right on my coattail, so by proxy you agree, right?
Shut the fuck up. Hey, I'm for getting your own viewership. Suck my dick.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I did a spit take, but I did it off my webcam. Hold on, let me do it again. Oh, stop.
Jared saying we'd have to mute Barbarian. Liru being gay? I'm bi, but that doesn't fucking matter.
Wow. Okay, just putting it out there.
I don't give a shit. The only thing I ask for is no politics. Unless we ask for it for like 5 minutes, and then it's over with.
So, give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Because it's ironic if you say no politics, but you got famous off of a Trump wall video. Let's be honest.
That's fair. And let's be real, the only bi you are is a bicycle, because the entire town rides you.
That was a good joke, actually. Yeah. That was a good insult.
That's too.
All right. Yeah. Goody, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're enjoying this PvP commentary / bullshittery.
The LGBTI.
I hope you got a kick out of this.
Your streams.
Why? I don't need attention. Fucking hell. Okay, I thought that was a good one. My bad. I'm laughing at my own jokes.
No, it was good. It was good. I just didn't want to give you the satisfaction. But don't worry, I'll satisfy you later.
Lewd.
The only time I say I'm bi is when I say bye to you at the end of the stream.
Does Liru is gay? The truth come out.
The truth come out.
That's even worse than my writing. Like, what?
Wait, you haven't seen that? Oh my god. I'll pull this up for you now.
Hey, real quick, I got another multi-link. I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, you can pass me your multi anytime. Alright, here it is. Bruno Mars is gay is the most discussed in the media in the few years ago. Even it has happened in 2012, but some of the public still curious about what is exactly.
What are you reading?
And to be the reason there is a rumor comes out about his gay. At that time, he became the massive social networking rumor. The public, especially his fans.
Are you just reading a copy pasta?
Yes, he just.
Why?
This bad rumor, which has spread massively. Because that's what they were saying. Does the rumor come out? Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Forget I asked.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up, motherfucker.
Okay. I'm listening to a seizure. Yeah, Barb, are you okay? Do you smell burnt toast?
Guys,
I'm not gonna lie.
shaking.
Funny story about last week. I went downstairs to my kitchen, and I smelled burnt toast as I was walking downstairs. And I had a freaking panic attack because no one normally uses my toaster oven, and my mother was over and she made herself breakfast, and I'm like, oh, okay. I thought I was actually gonna have a stroke there. It was like, oh, today's the day. I'm finally free.
No, not yet. You still gotta come and live.
You were gonna make a lewd joke there, weren't you?
No, not really. My brain
Yes, you were.
stopped halfway through that sentence.
No, like, what I want to do is I'm literally going to Google the Finding Nemo starfish meme. Today's the day. I want to put that on my phone, just flop over dead. It'll be great.
I would not leave your phone unlocked when you die.
Fair point. Fair point. No, you're right. Fuck. All right, I got to rethink that. I do have something set up in my computer, though, where if I don't put a password in every 7 days, it deletes everything.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I'm not even joking. I have a batch file for that. I've had it since... fuck. Junior year of high school, after I learned how to do it in cybersecurity.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't take chances.
Is that what you were going to put on my computer after what happened with the last one?
Oh, no. That's a different... That's my brain just completely blanked on that. But yeah, no, that's my see? Freaking human lag, I swear. No,
It's giving Dobby a stroke. Dobby is free.
Dobby's dead.
Exactly, he's free.
Jesus Christ.
So we are on the mission. It's initializing. Some people are walking in place. Chris is losing connection.
It just takes a second for everyone to initialize. That's why FNF is a little worried about increasing their player count, because they already have a few issues with the 2.0 update, which caused them to have to pull back, because they used to do like 150, but 2.0 fucked that, so they had to move down to 124 because it messed with the net coding. But either way...
All right, we actually have a...
Looks like it's stabilizing.
So let's take a look at the factions first, because
I know, yeah, I know. I just get tongue-tied.
For Red 4, we have the People's Liberation Army of China as Red 4 with 2 Ka-60 Kasatkas, one with a minigun pylon on the right side, and the other completely unarmed with no pylons.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. That minigun pylon sucks.
It does. It's a 7.16 minigun. It's like
the cone of fire on it though is trash.
Really?
Yeah. I use it all the time in vanilla because usually the player base fights CSAT, but it's very hard to make that thing work. And you know, when I'm remote controlling helicopters, I play to basically get it shot down anyway for a nice little immersion experience. But you know, these guys are going to be flying fast and quick, and it's going to be very difficult to line that thing off. But it's not. It's a good like area suppression weapon, but you're not going for kills with that thing at that point. It's just literally light harassment.
Yeah, harassment, exactly, which is kind of
harassment.
The these helicopters.
69.
Moving on from that,
nice.
We have a number of transport trucks and Ifrits, which are, I forget if they're really armored or not. I feel like they're like semi-armored, but like enough fire can break the glass.
I
do remember the last something that sticks in my mind is when
he does it too.
The special ops that you played with like T3s, 4s, and 5s, where it's kind of a training thing as well, and you had to kill a guy, but he got into an Ifrit and you tried to take him out with SOST ammo from a 5.56.
Yeah, that's because I loaded the wrong ammo though.
Yeah, wrong
so,
ammo.
Yeah, I meant to load 262, and I think I loaded... It wasn't Ace's 262, it was RHS 262, and that's why I failed, because Ace 262 for 5.56 will let you penetrate bulletproof glass pretty easily, but our RHS 262 doesn't have the same effect. Because it was a vanilla vehicle, and it's calibrated for vanilla, where RHS is calibrated for RHS. So if I was fighting the Gaz, then it would have been more effective, but vanilla have their own configs.
I don't get why, but they can't just all go off of the vanilla standard. I mean, and even then, like, GM is, like, even more powerful than vanilla. Like, you can kill T-140 with an ATGM from the 1970s.
Yeah, but Cup. There's a reason we haven't touched Cup in TSB. It's because back in the day, they've balanced it out a little bit more, and there's config mods for Ace to rebalance all the stuff, but for the longest time, nothing could kill a Cup T90. Except another Cup T90. Like, that thing would be unkillable if you fought it with RHS tanks.
The Cup Abrams is literally invincible. That one up
yeah.
with MTM that you coexist with Operator was, we were in one, and yeah, you literally had to, like, flip us and like, bring our health to 0 to, like...
Well, okay,
you know.
I did that because the main Zeus told me to.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not saying, like, it's your, like, that was unfair or something. That was literally all you could do against us. Everything, you might as well have been throwing rocks and you brought out the fucking Black Sun against us.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Opcham, by the way.
No, not really. But moving on.
Oof. Opchan was a guy in TMTM that got banned because he was below 18.
You for, okay?
What?
The thing with the, never mind. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
It's really not.
I'm gonna change the
Moving
music
because we've already burned about 10 minutes. So Red 4 is China with 2 K60s and some transport. Green 4, I believe, are AAF. And I'll just zoom down to their spawn. I can confirm they're using that god-awful green digital camo. 5.56 G36.
Right out, Tarnfalk, thank you.
Another thing. Red 4 are using 6.5mm Katiba rifles. Yep. And basic 7.62 machine guns, that kind of thing.
Yep.
But AF are going to be using 5.56 G36s, M249s, M240s. They actually have N-Laws. Buckets has an N-Law. Is he... He's Charlie 2 AT.
He's Charlie 2, yeah, so...
Yeah, so he's got spare rockets, but everyone else probably has M72 laws.
I'm going to be honest with you, that launcher is a piece of shit.
Yes, it is so not good. It's like limited lock-on from like 200 meters, and otherwise it just...
Its damage is also very low. Thankfully, there's no armed vehicles other than the choppers, but that thing... If the choppers come close enough, that thing can actually lock on to aircraft as well. I'm not sure if that's a vanilla feature only. It might be a modded one, but
maybe.
The damage of those rockets is terrible. Also, Tarnfolk popped in my chat to say neither side knows where the other spawned. But then again, didn't it say Camino firing range and air station Mike 2?
Camino. It literally said Rogaine to Camino.
Rogaine to... Okay, so... That...
So yeah, it's like... Yeah.
Go ahead.
Green 4 doesn't know where Red 4 spawns, but Red 4 probably knows where Green 4
can make a guess, yeah. Either they spawned at Rogaine or Camino, yeah.
Yeah. Between that and the map, yeah. As far as knowing the terminals. Wait, no, this is terminals.
This is terminals.
Fuck you! You said it was attack defense sector!
It said attack defense. I didn't say sector, I just said attack defend. I thought it was going to be caches.
Go fuck yourself.
No.
Caches would have been self-defense. Or search and destroy. Whatever. Fuck you. Or just destroy. Shut up.
He's mad. Alright, otherwise, it looks like Drake has the cord, and he's going to move it by the terminal. I think he's going to try to find an open position with that thing to strike at the helicopters that come by. Green 4 is actually looking to make a unified defense, but also put squads out in different vectors, too. That's going to be a little risky.
By unified, do you mean all terminals, or do you mean all...
All terminals, yeah. They have forces on all terminals here. They've got a small team at Terminal 2.
I would argue that that's a spread-out defense, not a unified defense.
You're right. That would be a better term. You're right. We'll do spread-out defense.
I like it when they spread it out.
I knew you're gonna... That's probably why I don't use that term, because I know you're gonna make a joke with it.
Yeah, so Terminal 1, 2, and 3 are going to be Camp Rogaine, LZ Baldy, which is what we call Northern, and then Camino Firing Range for Terminal 3.
Why do you keep making that joke?
I don't. I've literally never made
You made it twice. Sorry, I'm just saying because you always, like, I've never heard that before, and then you made it. Okay, just ignore me.
I didn't come up
I'm defensive about my old editor, okay?
That's fine.
Let's go with that.
Defensive as me. I wish you were defensive and clingy to me. Moving on to Terminal 1 at Camp Rogaine. It's been spruced up a little bit. I'm seeing some extra cargo houses and stuff. At least I think. It may just be the original.
No, this is the original. There's nothing spruced up.
Ah, gotcha. Well, they do have a CH-57 here?
The Mohawk helicopter is disabled, though.
Yes, that is a prop only.
Yeah. All right.
It's funny. Steve in my chat was wondering which side Scandy were on so they could do betting with channel points. And someone else, Chibi said, oh yeah, they're on green 4. And so
yeah, I'm happy Northern's ahead of me. He deserves it with all the work he's done.
Wrong. That's really fucking funny.
Sorry, what's that's patronizing me? Can you say that again?
No worries. No worries. I will not interrupt. What's that? Shit talking you. But that's about it for Terminal 1, Camp Rogaine. They're setting it up with about a squad's worth of people along with Platoon 2 HQ. Terminal 2 is LZ Bali out here on the ridge, just to the northwest of some radio towers. It's still place. It's actually spruced. This is definitely spruced up with some.
Actually, some Delirious YouTube.
NLRS.
I'm just as shocked as you.
Glorified BM21s here. Obviously, these are all props, but the terminal is inside here, along with some Nixes, which is nice. I love Nixes. They're so cute.
Yeah, the little tanklets. They're fun to do ops out of.
Tanklets.
I call them tanklets. Yeah.
Yeah. The TMTM has a great mod that I think Super made, where they have racing Nixes that are like dressed up in like racing stripes and like colors and like racing stickers and everything.
Super Trooper from the 40K dev team?
No, Super XP dude.
Ah, okay.
From TMTM.
Gotcha.
But all he did to them was
it is a weasel.
Horsepower.
No surprise there.
Yeah, and they're very fun. But it's a nice little checkpoint out here, or a little outpost, I guess is a better way to put it. Some checkpoint towers, I think these are called, to look out to the southwest and the northwest. But otherwise, it's a little exposed, so I'd be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if they actually scrap this, which I believe is the plan right now, with just Flux and Army Jesus in that Fennec armored car.
Yeah, I'm seeing something similar on the Camino terminal, but they have Alpha Squads set up.
I would take a scroll back or open the map and scroll back a bit, because they are going to be defending the firing range, just not from the firing range itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with Alpha for Green 4.
Yeah. Green 4.
Otherwise, looks like Green 4 is actually trying to set up an ambush at the T intersection to the southwest, which might be effective, but I don't know. We'll see what Cullen does, because he's commanding for Op 4, and I believe it is Drake for Green 4.
Yeah, it looks like Vagrant and Buckets, yeah, like you were saying, they're probably going to go up. Well, no, they're
my cat's demanding my attention right now.
Go along the coast? No, I guess they can't really go to the light. I don't know. But they'll probably set up there and use that as like a vantage point for them to keep eyes on the approaching vectors of the firing range.
So, I actually don't see any pluses here. Let me go on the side roster. Looks like we have the entirety of Alpha Squad loaded in the helicopters by team. So that means both helicopters are going to deploy potentially somewhere to the north. And I would imagine they're going to try to go for Camp Rogaine. There's a lot of room, though, there for them to maneuver. But Green 4's kind of prepping for it because they have Echo 1 ready to move on the northern side. Probably to just a small overwatch position to watch that flank.
I would say a good place to go would be the Camino Coast over by 057061. Nice flat area close to the sea, sheltered from most fire from the firing range and those garrisons.
Yeah, on the marker.
Yeah, they're kind of spoiled for choice. They just need to be careful about these ridges and such.
I'd be careful about Camino Coast, though, because it's right next to Camino. There is some firing lines directly on the coast that can be from Camino. That one feels a little risky for me.
Yeah, maybe.
Camino's reminds me of Star Wars myself as well.
Yeah, actually,
Green 4
055
has a single chord
nice
static.
Clearing that,
and their mat weapon has some light AA capability, but only if they're close.
That'd be about it. They could go to either Rogaine or Camino from there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I guess we'll see. But yeah, those helicopters, once they drop off the load, we'll probably see them used as harassment and drawing fire to get the whatchamacallit, draw the
amino acid.
And kind of reveal the positions of the garrison.
That's a
Green Force.
fucking biology joke. God damn.
1 minute left to go.
So Op 4, they're ready to go.
Yeah, no, Charlie 2's looking like they're ready to go out towards the east, probably make a play for the
found the biologist, yeah, right.
Coast and go out to Terminal 3. I'm surprised we towards the southeast of the safe start for Green 4. We have Bravo 2, Bravo 1. Echo's now leaving in some trucks, but looks like they might push south from there and maybe get a bit more of a forward position on the larger ridge to their south. We'll see where they go.
Green 4 is definitely working on a more proactive defense. Looks like they're actually abandoning Terminal 2, but a lot of their force is kind of spaced away from the terminal sites themselves, so I think they're going to try to catch Op 4 in a maneuver. But either way, it's gonna be a weird one. I could see Green 4 trying to maneuver around and flank Op 4 as they push in, or ambush a few of their Op 4's Vics coming in as well, but I don't know. This is going to be a strange one, because when you see these types of proactive defenses where you don't see a lot of forces at the terminal sites themselves, rather they're all around, it means that the defending force wants to be very mobile in what they do, and you see two of these trucks now heading back up to Alpha for Green 4, which is northwest of Terminal 3. I think they're just going to wait and see where Op 4 deploys and then maneuver forces over to try to stall them from actually getting to the terminal sites. And if done properly, they can really push this round out.
Fast.
Yeah.
To the east, and they're coming right into Terminal 3. And swollen them open up, and they pop flares. Oh yeah, that's they have a 14.5. Actually, no, the cord's 12.7.
The cord, it's supposed to be 14.5, but it fires 12.7. Buckets has his AT out. I don't think that chopper's close enough for him to get a lock, though. Yeah.
Oh no, he pulls back. I wonder if that actually is on the sensor, because I think it's a
helo down by power lines.
Other kind of missile type that it doesn't, but I'm not sure.
So we have Op 4 deploying a few guys on the transmitter towers, possibly sighted by Green 4 Foxtrot 1. We have some GLs getting lined up. Legal Action opened up with some GLs, landing close to Op 4 X-Ray. They're forced to pull back. They have left their Vic. Bassbeard's still next to it. He's the marksman, and also he gets the vanilla marksman rifle, the 10-round 7.62. Honestly, I don't know if I'd call that a battle rifle or not, but it's definitely a marksman rifle at least. Yep.
It's a bullpup SVD pretty much.
Yeah.
It's based on a real model. Kanik is like just standing in the open as he's getting shot, and oh god!
Wow, he somehow did a flip and landed on his head when he got shot.
Head. Oh my god!
Meanwhile, AT came down and almost blew up a truck filled with Op 4 forces. They're being forced to pull back. Someone dismounted and got picked off by firefighter, I believe.
Yeah, that's an Ifrit out of commission, most likely. It's still.
I think the MREPs would actually be able to tank one of those rounds, but you're seeing Green 4 an ambush right here. They just picked off someone with a long-range radio.
Parker's going down.
Warwick and Fisk getting in a 2v1, knocking out someone else for the Russian, Op 4 side. They're Chinese. Green 4 X-Rays pulling around to try to close the gap on the small Op 4 force. I'm not sure if they realize that there's a lot more Op 4 guys on the rear of that group.
Navs, who was the...
and Op 4 is deployed to the north.
Team lead for Charlie 2 is already dead on the side of that hill.
Yeah, so this is where Green 4 set up this big line for defense here. They're relying on the southwestern flank to overwatch this open valley and catch Op 4 out of position as the guys up top the valley stall the Op 4 push. So this is actually really good use of terrain to... Basically, they're fighting a force that's about twice the size as them. but because the defenders have a terrain advantage here, this is going to get a lot of Op4 guys killed, which is why you see this massive maneuvering to the coast so they can get into an area.
Yeah, this is a smart play. Pull back into
We're going to go around like that or probably to the coast.
And then attack from a different direction. And yeah, Granny,
so
pushing out to the coast.
For Green 4 to capitalize on it still, they'd have to get the Bravo 2 element to overwatch to the south so they can see this open area and catch Op4 another kill zone. But this is why the attackers almost always, it's very rare they don't, but they usually get a numbers advantage to help alleviate against situations like these, because the defenders always get an advantage because, you know, obviously it's their terrain, their ballpark, and the offensive team has to go in and try to counter them.
Lots of shots going out on that chopper. It's still doing good. Is that the armed one? No, that is the unarmed one flying over.
Yeah, they're keeping the armed one towards the west in reserve outside of the map, probably to call in gun runs with the minigun later on.
Alpha 2, or actually Alpha, all of Alpha have dismounted northwest of Camp Rogaine. About a
wow
or so out. Yeah, the description of this map, of this mission said...
Lethal action knocking out a few Foxtrot 2 members.
Something about walking long distances, and this is absolutely where... I'm getting flashbacks to that one on Ruha, where they dismounted like 4 clicks away, and they spent the entire op just walking, and we both got really drunk waiting for them to actually get contact.
Yeah. So the right side of Op4 here is maneuvering along the coast so they have good cover to try to bypass this Green 4 line. The Foxtrot 1 group for Green 4, some of them are actually getting blue on blue by their own guys as Foxtrot 1 remounts and pushes forward. I hear the minigun of that KA-60 flying. It looks like did a long-range attack on Rogaine, but Green 4 is actually pulling out of this terminal site to potentially proactively attack some of Op4 coming in.
I guess you could say Green 4 is receding at Rogaine.
I'm so glad the 240 caught whatever you said, but we've got Dylan here. He's on 1 kill. He's keeping Op4 X-Ray suppressed. Legal action came around and got a few licks off of Op4 Foxtrot 2. There are 3 bodies here, and it looks like he also got out and shot a few more before he was taken out. Combo's now in his Vic, but I want to quickly scroll down to Foxtrot 2 and see how much damage Legal Action did. Yep, 3 kills. So, as the defenders force, as long as they can get 2 or 3 guys per death, they can easily turn the numbers advantage around and start working it in the defenders' favor. What's a little worrisome here, though, is this massive Op4 force coming along the coast, which is going to help eat up the clock, but you could still see Green 4 Bravo pull back and try to set up a new defensive line if the Op4 force is caught, actually no, spotted by the garrison on the lighthouse. I don't know. We still have the western flank of Op4. It's a squad pushing up to the unguarded terminal, specifically the Terminal 2 site. Green 4 put in a few shots and started taking fire. They're now remounting to reposition. But again, Green 4 is just playing a bit of a guerrilla war here to slow Op4 down. They're actually not in any single sector doing defense. They're just proactively attacking Op4's force as they push. So it's a very uncanny style of defense, but it's working.
Yeah, let's see, that was a Mountains helicopter doing another pass over Rogaine. He should have noticed the absence of trucks and moving individuals when he did that last pass, so we should give the all clear to Alpha to just kind of walk along the road and push in as fast as possible.
So it does look like
the earth.
All of Green 4 is falling back to Terminal 3 to make a proactive defense here. And now you've got some of Op4 that's pushed up the hill, attacking the southeastern flank of Bravo and overpowering it pretty hard. We still have a Cosmonaut in the back line here. He's going to get spotted by Granny, who doesn't fire. He's waiting for the optimal time, but he's going to lose his shot here in a second. Nope. Nope, Granny doesn't take the shot. There we... He was just waiting for the right one there. Nice spray there, but geez Louise.
Now having Warwick just got down. Bridges and Fist take over from that fire, and they need to start pulling back. Bridges is really hurt, though.
Green Force redeployed the Rogaine defense. They're going to instead go for the Central Force, which is Delta and Foxtrot for OPFOR, reinforcing X-Rail on these 3 transmitter towers. And nothing's going to be able to stop Echo OPFOR as they move to Site 2 for Terminal Site 2. And Alpha still doing their long walk to get up to Rogaine. They're not going to face any resistance there. We're only 9.5 minutes in the round. I don't think this is going to stall out the time.
No, I don't think so either.
It's been a very active first 10 minutes.
Up and taking numbers down, but I don't know that's going to be enough. Major Cullen now, Commander Red Force, going into Terminal 2. I'll be starting that up shortly. So that group of about 8 or so should be able to redirect somewhat soon. But after that, the group in the middle by the radio tower, they're going to get reinforced most likely.
Yeah, Midgie, the question is, can they keep it up, though?
And they can push in towards Camino from the west. I guess it really does kind of hinge on how this southeastern group does for Red 4. If they're able to, and they've been doing pretty well, pushing back Green 4 Bravo and whittling them down. But if they can keep it up,
there's the hack.
Then it looks good. I'm waiting to see what happens with Green 4 Alpha, who are at the far end of the firing range at Camino, because they're providing kind of overwatch on that side of everything. And I know what they've done to spread out the defense. I like a lot, but I don't know if it'll actually be effective, because the distance between the range
Grenade's not going over there.
300-400 meters, and they don't have a ton of great sight lines. I feel like the HQ guys...
Holy crap! The fucking KA-60 just flew right over a Green 4 position and got a very close minigun strike and killed Foxtrot 1's team lead.
Yeah, Mount has a kill in his name. Jesus, alright. Fucking scared the shit out of me with that.
I mean, that stops the issue with the cone of fire if the pilot's literally like 10 meters away from the dude. Stealth Orca, definitely. I wasn't expecting that one. Boop the snoot, definitely.
Yeah, Wheaton.
That's one way to use it. Wow.
Brennan, also with them. And yeah, it looks like they'll be pulling back to the range.
Only way to make the gun pod work, yeah.
Up,
if it's effective, it works, right? So OPFOR has a big chunk of forces here that are within striking distance of the Camino firing range terminal. Yep.
The cord over by the lighthouse, somehow, I think it either got armored or it got strafed well enough to, but it's dead, it's down.
I haven't seen the KA-60 do any strikes here, so I think they armored it. It's really easy to break statics. I learned that when we were doing the test op for Project 17. That's why I set all the statics for the actual op on the 6th to be invincible. Just the stacks, not the gunners, because it's very easy to accidentally break it if you're not careful.
Oh, the terminal at 2 over by Baldy actually blew up one of the Nixes. Neat.
Yeah, I can see that fire from here. But we have OPFOR remounted in vehicles here. Looks like it's their MRAPs they brought up. Severe's leading that Vic group over, and they're probably going to reinforce Alpha to try to take Rogaine. But after they realize there's no defenses, I'd be willing to bet we're going to probably see some sort of pincer maneuver done on Camino. Maybe even 3 different forces going in at once as the OPFOR force at the 3 transmitter towers starts to regroup on the transmitter tower itself. And they're actually remounting as some of these Green 4 guys try to get some pickoffs here.
Ooh, the 1RW guys were able to steal a Fennec armored car. Those things are actually very tough. I might be the Ifrits, but that might be up for debate.
So Green 4 counterattack trying to stop OPFOR from remounting here. This forces them in a spot with not a lot of cover. And we're having the KA-60 armed do some really close runs. I'd say borderline Wild Weasel. Because he might be trying to bait out the Buckets to fire his AT at him. Because if he gets close enough, Bucket should be able to get a lock on.
But he should have more than one rocket. The end-law with the ace rescripting does make it a reloadable.
The stream on the 6th will be like 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's a ways away. I'll bring something up on Twitch schedule, on the Twitch schedule to say when.
A few hundred meters behind.
So Op4 at the three transmitter towers. They're licking their wounds. Green 4 Delta 1 is pushing back into Foxtrot 1's previous position to retake that area.
Yeah, they're pushing up this side of the hill. This could be interesting. Looks like they haven't really been spotted out. Delta 1 or X-Ray on the top of the hill by the radio tower might spot them out, but Point Man, of course, on point, might be able to do something here, as he will engage contact really soon here with Tarnfalk, most likely. I think Tarnfalk heard something. He pulls out his binocs at the wrong time, and he gets taken down quick, and that opens up everything.
So Green 4 also has X-Ray coming from the south here to try to close this gap, but
yeah, there's still a ways.
Green 4 still outnumbered.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be maneuvering. And we actually have Alpha over at the end of the Camino firing range, trying to help suppress, but they're actually just doing more harm than good. Mountain does a really
I saw that.
People some haircut, and yeah, drawing that fire away because that's the best that he can do, as well as not crashing. That'd be nice as well.
He has a very limited amount of ammo for that minigun pylon, which is another reason why I dislike it. But he has been, he's been doing a really good job holding fire on it until he is literally right on top of a unit here. So I think he's going to try to line up and do another minigun run.
Not quite, maybe. Nope, he pulls off.
Yep.
He's doing some really fancy flying. I heard AT go off over towards that hill with Echo.
Yep, you can see the smoke coming up. Another rocket's heard.
Flux
and that went way over.
Now. They're going to come up upon Chris here.
I'm not going to lie. Mountain flies all the time in FNF. I've seen him get a lot better with his helicopter controls ever since we started this. What, like back in August? You started it before I did.
Yeah, like by a couple weeks. Flux nabs 1 kill. Gets a second down on Candy there.
Op4 has control of Rogaine.
And he is taking a frag to the face, so he's down now. They've taken Rogaine, but they haven't started the terminal hack yet.
Weirdly enough.
No, this is smart. Well, actually, no, I think he's doing it now.
Well, there's no reason to stall on it, you know? Just initiate the hack and come in, because this is allowing Op4 Bravo to basically get encircled here. Though they still have the number advantage, but this many Green 4 guys around this Op4 position can cause a... They can still get encircled here. And I just saw 2 Op4 guys get picked off on the northwestern flank.
What they might be doing, it looks like Strakatenko's waiting for the word.
Olaf and Armagesus coming off. Armagesus getting a kill on... I think that was actually Olaf that was on Red 4 there. So Armagesus got him. He's pushing up with King, though, again. Oh, wait. Nemesis just got a far pick-off kill off of Armagesus. And Flux.
Nice. Well, no,
now he's trying to pick off Clown.
Oh,
there's hack 1.
Here he doesn't see the chef himself, and he gets a kill on.
Also, real quick, the terminals are 45-second timers, not 130. So they changed that for this one.
Interesting. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was 45 seconds. I saw it come up.
Yeah, no. I'm
King double tapping tree.
25. Weird. So Mountain now hovering around Rogaine, might be coming in to pick them up and transport them quicker to Camino or somewhere around there. A lot of the, wait, no, I was reading the map wrong. Never mind.
So real quick, I just want to state what happened to Bravo for Op4. They had the numbers advantage, but Green 4 had the tactical advantage. Green 4 was caught in an open hillside and quickly maneuvered a lot of its force on the right as the rest ducked left to get into some tree cover. And then that right side pincer hooked up with X-Ray and made this massive battle line along the southwestern flank and just encircled Op4 and has wrestled the number advantage away and caused a lot of casualties here. This might have actually shifted the tide here, because now the numbers are looking pretty even. Go ahead.
I gotta relog real quick because I am mem leaking.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it doesn't happen like last time where I like actually my computer completely locks up.
Yeah, go get that restart before it eats up more of your RAM.
Absolutely.
All right, so Op4, that terminal is done with. We're seeing the helicopter flying close. They might try to do an air cav event, but I'm also seeing some trucks with a few guys mounted starting to come up the coast. These Green 4 guys for Alpha are probably going to see some action if Op4 gets stalled right there, but Green 4 is going to basically keep 3 sectors of forces here outside of the terminal site. If Op4 gets a lucky Thunder run in, though, they can bypass all of these units, but I don't think Op4 is going to take that risk with how things have been going, especially since they just lost Op4 there. We see Mountain trying to land over here. They are going to do air cav. And we also have the other helicopter, Patriots, landing as well. They're just trying to find some good spots to do the landing because they don't want to break these rotors.
Yeah. Severe, I think you were just talking about it, but Severe and Mito pushing up along the northeastern coast in the in a transport truck. So they're going to set up great eyes over this end of the firing range position that Green 4 Alpha are at. Elsewhere, Cheese is going on a lone man mission up to the lighthouse. He's going to be severely outnumbered, but he might be able to cause some chaos if he plays his cards right.
Yep, so Mountain opting to put his nose into the ground outside the compound because he didn't feel comfortable landing. That's perfectly okay. And the other helicopter's picked up 8 and is flying off, so everyone else is going to get into mountains. But Op4's trying to do this quickly. They still have about 30 minutes. So they can afford to regroup a little bit, especially since they lost a good chunk of their force. But Green 4's tactics with the proactive defense here have been really, really stellar. But if Op4 regroups and attacks from one unified flank, I could see them overpowering and breaking through the defense line and getting some forces up here, especially if they get an MRAP or 2 and Thunder Run into the objective itself. Risky, but if Air sees that there's not really any movement on the terminal site itself, they might try to go for it. Meanwhile, we're having Green 4 Alpha starting to engage Op4 Echo and Platoon 2 HQ. Op4 has the high ground, but Green 4 has the better cover, and those machine guns are laying in.
Buildings. Even though some of them are half destroyed, they're still better than literally nothing at all. So, they, like I said, they got good positioning. We have Nuclear Moose and Mito over here on the ridge. They're actually holding fire because I don't think they want to play or show their hand just yet.
Patriots circling on the back. He's not. They're going to do an Air Thunder Run.
Yep. And this is going to be good, too.
Oh, my God.
Notice that there's been no one around the actual terminal site, and they know exactly where it is.
An Air Thunder Run.
That water start to just foam and displace.
Oh, my God.
That's too hard. Quick dismount. Shots coming down from the lighthouse. Drake has been told about this, and he is now scrambling.
AT just misses.
And Patriot gets out of there. Night Owl gets out in the open, and he goes down quick.
Oh, man.
But it's not fast enough.
This is exciting.
Pronix and Northstar in the open. They got to get to this wall. Get to this
Other choppers coming in. Mountain's got a few extra guys. He might do an air run on there, but they're going to wise up to this. I think Mountain's going to be in trouble. Nope, he's coming in to do the same thing. Buckets is going to be ready to take him out, though.
Yep. Where is he now? No.
A GL round hitting Mountain's tail. And Alpha is now deading their charges for Green 4. They're going to come charging in because of this Thunder Run.
Yep. And that's been called out. Kelly with an RPG-26.
Oh, my God.
Has eyes on Nielsen's truck. Shoots. Misses just a little bit.
Oh, that's a shame. Kelly's going to try to get his gun lined up. He starts shooting into the Vic. Takes out the driver.
Dog4 now coming out as well. He's got an MG. Oh, sorry, he's still got the G36, but he gets the revenge. Wardog tosses a nade. Dog4 reloads, comes around the corner, and who will get it first? It'll be Dog4.
Dog4.
And
okay.
this maneuver gets outplayed.
So Green 4 is now pulling back all of their forces to set up on Camino. This Thunder Run has unfortunately failed because Green 4 had a lot of guys up on the southeastern hill and were able to provide really good overwatch. This allowed Alpha to close the gap here to come in, but I'm going to be curious to see if Mountain does a few more runs to try to hit people, but wow, that was great.
So here's the thing.
Yep.
I will call it. I will say that I called it. That group on the southeast on that hill, that Red 4 group got annihilated. Green 4 didn't have too many survivors either, to be fair. But the fact that that entire Red 4 force was about a third or maybe closer to 2/5 of their surviving force just got decimated. That now plus the 8 or so that got killed in this high risk, high reward play on the Camino firing range. There's not a lot of chance now for Red 4. I mean, they just don't have the numbers at this point.
Yeah, so Mountain landed his chopper and is trying to repair it, but Green 4 X-Ray still on a large hill is trying to fire from range. I think they took a fuel tank hit, which is why they forced that land. I'm seeing some blood by the chopper, though.
Send in Go Team 6.
Yeah. I think if Op4 still had Bravo, they'd have the numbers to do this, because I think it was supposed to be Thunder Run followed by Op4 Bravo charging up to the hill and hoping something gave, but because Green 4 was able to take out Op4 Bravo, and now they've consolidated on the objective itself in fear of the Thunder Run that Op4 did, I don't see Op4 winning this one.
I don't see it either. I don't see it, especially
the numbers aren't there.
The panic button was hit. They had that wild Thunder Run, which again, high risk, high reward. I can entirely appreciate the effort that.
I agree, Symphony.
But it did not.
If Op4 was able to touch this terminal, that would be a different story. Now, don't get me wrong. There's still 25 minutes on the clock here. A lot can happen in that time, because that's only half the time itself. But Op4 needs to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes, regroup, get closer to Camino now that they know Green 4 has panically pulled everything back. And if they still have ammo for those minigun runs, definitely use them. Devil Friend, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you're enjoying this PvP commentary, and I hope you are staying safe from COVID.
The brandy's starting to hit, by the way.
Oh dear.
No, I'm fine. I just noticed that, like, I just in my brain, so.
Okay. So Op4, we've got Severe, Sledv, and Jane still on Overwatch, trying to fire in on Green 4 forces running around on Camino firing range, as the rest of the force is now pushing down, but some of them are getting caught out of open from the garrison up at the lighthouse itself. If Mountain still has ammo, he needs to focus on doing some runs on the lighthouse to try to pick people off in the same way he picked off that Foxtrot 1 Green 4 member. But we've got other elements of Op4 trying to close in on other flanks. I just heard a chopper take an impact.
Maybe. Tailroad seems to be doing well. Engine seems to be fine.
These vanilla KA-60s, though, can take a massive beating.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why, like, we saw a GL on a tail rotor and it was fine. Patriot, meanwhile, trying to land. He picked up the 4 guys that were in Mountain's helicopter, and he's trying to have them regroup with the coastal force.
Yeah, that's about all they got right now. X-Ray and the remnants of Foxtrot 2 for Red 4 doing what they can. And they might be able to overpower this Green 4 Echo 2 group, which it'd be a step in the right direction at least. To answer Yasuhiro's question, or what he said.
That was AT that just went by that chopper too.
Would have worked if people ran straight to the building. We saw that happen with Night Owl, and he got decked in the open.
Yeah, just caught in the open. Other Green...
Perfect firing angle.
I mean, you can just see all of the bodies right next to the terminal. So close, but they were all picked off because even Green 4 Command got out and started shooting at people, knowing that if he didn't, he would have lost. And you can actually see his dead body in the doorway here. But I think he was able to just stall just enough to allow Green 4 to close their folds here.
Oh, Patriot!
What?
I think about a foot of hitting the side of the lighthouse.
Nice.
Like, that was close as could be. Mountain now, do another pass. No guns. Waves off.
He has to be out of ammo. I've seen him do 3 or 4 dry runs without firing, but he's been right on top of hostiles. So I think he just ran out of ammo from the pylon.
Probably. That would explain it. Like you said, that did have a very limited
We got
supply.
Vonk unconscious and Bassbeard unconscious.
And then, you know, just feather the trigger a bit more. Looks like that Echo 2 group has taken some casualties, but so has the Foxtrot 2 group.
I would agree. It's cinematic for Green 4, but you probably don't do PvP for the cinematics.
As well.
I'm waiting to see if Mountain has any reserve ammo he's going to go for Charlie 2, because at this rate, the choppers are just providing distraction.
Yeah, 20 minutes left to go in the mission. I think with a number differential, I think Green 4 will be able to hold easily. We'll see if they're able to really do a... Here's the thing. If they want to push along the coast, they're literally charging down a firing range. Literally.
Yeah.
So I don't think that would work out too well for them, but we'll see.
Real quick, though, the helicopters are intentionally trying to harass this mountaintop. Op4's mounting up in vehicles at the target area. Or at least I thought they were. They might have dismounted. They could still do a thunder run and get close because half of Green 4 is out of position thinking there's another force that's going to come from the south because Mountain landed to do repairs and those 4 guys got out. And I don't think Green 4 saw that those 4 guys went into Patriot's chopper and were redeployed. So Green 4, even though they have the numbers advantage, tactically they're at a disadvantage because Op4 has regrouped all of its force and they're going to start pushing from both the west with X-Ray and a few remnants and more importantly the northwest where a lot of their force is. But as you said, Op4 charging down in actual firing range. And Swolo with the M240 Bravo, it's going to be messy. I think the only way Op4 is going to be able to push is if they do a thunder run. Because there's just way too much open ground here to work with, and Op4 doesn't have any way to deal with the forces on the lighthouse other than just constantly flying their helicopters over and being a distraction.
If they were to get the USPE truck over towards the mountain, actually we're seeing a counterplay with...
this is second round 2. We still have one more round after this.
Going up the hill, and Red 4's Ifrits, they might be able to get eyes on the whole situation and report back, which would make any kind of movement null and void with the numbers. Mountain looking like he's feigning a landing, looks like, and he lands hard.
He's out of ammo for that thing. He's just running. He's gonna get shot in the back of the head by Herb. No, he doesn't. Herb doesn't notice.
Herb is shooting the chopper, and Mountain tries to get the kill on Herb. Is he able to get it?
Oh my god.
Scratch 2 for Mountain.
And then he gets tapped by Anderson, but...
Anderson, the leader, one of the heads of FNF. Oh,
Green 4 X-Ray doing a thunder run. It's King and Guy Fieri.
Yes, yeah, those guys in the Ifrits, yeah, from the ridge. I think they almost collide with each other. King tries to ATV off a rock. But yeah, no, that was Mountain's probably best play as the helicopter explodes and flips itself. But yeah, it just caused that chaos. He might have been low on fuel too.
They're running out of time though because Delta 1 is starting to form up. They're actually going to set up an overwatch position from this hill and fire into Op4. We are about to see the 15-minute warning get called in 2.5 minutes.
Oh!
And Pilot was sniped out. No, really close to...
Patriot, no. Patriot hopped out and pulled a chute.
Oh my fucking god. I think he was trying to ram the helicopter into the lighthouse, to be perfectly honest.
It's not ramming if gravity does it.
If gravity does it.
And let gravity. He let Sir Isaac Newton into the pilot seat, okay?
I hope he knows how to swim.
Yeah, hopefully that fucking parachute doesn't take him down to the bottom of the sea, but he'll get to the coast and then we'll get...
Hold up, Kane is behind enemy lines with the stolen Chinese rifle.
Oh no. Well, I mean...
He quickly gets in and tries to drive away.
Yeah, that's the same Ifrit. And they're like, yeah, no, that's not ours. They might have seen him in the driver's seat because that is very exposed with the large glass.
What is going on right here? Wiki looking at that MRAP as Kane is honking, and he hits a rock. Lurch is now coming up, and they're starting to open fire on the MRAP.
King's just honking his horn. He's just taunting them.
Yep. Kane's battle buddy, Guy Fieri, he's down. He got picked off in the open as he was trying to come down. I think Kane was trying to distract for him to come, for Guy Fieri to come down, but he was unfortunately picked off.
And yeah, they're pretty much encapsulated. We got a pocket here at the end of the firing range.
Major Cullen has done a thunder run of his own. He's a one-man army, and he is within striking range of the terminal. Ground Command himself has said, fine, I will do it myself.
Yep, he sees Sholin up there. I think he sees his gun poking out. Tries to
yeah, but his bullets aren't going to be able to penetrate. Lolo's joining him.
Great grenade.
It is a smoke.
Time. And Sholin getting caught out now.
Headshots.
But did Anderson hear those? I think
I bet he did. He's going to try to maneuver around. Eagle also heard those shots. And both Cullen and Lolo just got picked off at once.
Damn. Yeah, no. I think that's going to be it for this round.
Kane's still driving around with the stolen MRAP, and all of Op4's pulled back to shoot at him.
15 minutes remaining.
Kane's doing a good job eating the clock.
Hey, eating the what?
Eating up the clock, taking time.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought you said something else.
He wasn't eating the cock, you silly frickin' goober.
I'll drink to that, Chief.
Don't get too drunk, please.
No, I'm literally have like a thin slice of brandy left.
Okay, that's not a. Never mind. So the real question is going to become: how is Op4 going to get out of this position and redeploy on Camino firing range with 15 minutes to spare? And is Green 4 going to do anything? We still have Op4 X-Ray deployed at a different angle. Bassbeard is trying to overwatch from this position, but there's slim pickings at the firing range itself.
King has been driving around this Red 4 group so long, they've just started ignoring him. Yang has an RPG-26, and I think there's some more ATs spread around, but they just don't care at this point. They're just like, yeah. Fine.
I mean, his window's partially shot out. A little bit more, and they might actually get him.
Oh, he actually hops out.
He's ready. Oh, because he saw someone bandaging. Needed to pop a fresh mag, but a Grenadier outgets him!
Yeah, Yang's frag, I saw him throw that. That was perfect. Takes down King, kills around the side of it.
Wow.
No, stop it. You're done. Just all 30 rounds into his back.
Wait, and now you have Sleeve and Zanupla firing down.
Yeah, they were. That was funny.
It's a good call by Yang there, but is there going to be enough time to change things? Severe dispatching Lurch to go pick up the MRAP that Guy Fieri drove down. Jeez, look at all the blood around Kane. They literally turned him into Swiss cheese. Ah,
I know, right?
More Swiss cheese.
Add a couple more holes. What about gonna be? I love like when people have like about 1 million wounds on them because you see the blood texture below them like just updating and just like changing. Oh, it's beautiful.
Op4 is going to do one last Thunder Run with 3 MRAPs. They have to. There's no other reason.
They have to. Those Ifrits can carry, let's see, that's one...
Like 4 or 5 people each.
Yeah, 4 or 5 people or so. Which is probably about how many people they have. Emzikov and the Red Strike guys now shooting down from the pass over to the southwest of Terminal 3. And they're actually pretty active with this too. Like those are landing pretty close.
I just saw Green 4 nail one of the targets and just
and the target just like
target just falls over. It's a fucking firing range after all, but it looks like Op4 is pulling its forces back. We're gonna start seeing prep for the Thunder Run. Rask and Wiki didn't get the memo. Porter is over here on his own, stuck on a wall, and he's getting shot at. Green 4 Platoon 2 HQ in a vehicle. I think he's ordering his guys to come back. They do have Vonk. I think they picked him up and drove him back because he was unconscious close by Op4 X-Ray on something else unrelated because there's another truck up there that hit a few trees. But here comes the Thunder Run. Green 4 is going to call this out over net. Op4 X-Ray out of position here. And there is no Green 4 AT, but you have forces trying to pick positions.
There's no AT, but
we got Eagle.
Vehicle.
Yep. Oh, we got Eagle coming up.
Ooh.
Point blank shot, but the MRAP can take those AT shots because it's vanilla. And now a hail of bullets coming down.
Oh, Lurch goes down in a hail of gunfire from the outpost up on the east.
Montgomery coming around as well. Oh, this is brutal. Chupla's coming around. So many grenades being thrown. Oh, God, it's a massacre.
Anderson has the perfect crossfire for their position. He's on 3.
Oh, goodness golly.
It was a valiant effort.
Severe getting back in the MRAP until the grenades stop. Bucket's running up, turning on his lag switch.
Oh, you saw that too?
Yeah. And he's being shot at by his own guys. I think Severe's hiding in the MRAP right now. He might try to drive it up to the objective later. X-Ray for Op4 is doing its best to try to cover the advance by firing at the Overwatch elements for Green 4 Charlie.
Not enough thunder on that Thunder Run. I agree.
Is this World War I? Yeah, it feels that way. Mito's battle buddy just went down. Jane Sanders trying to come around, but Jane's gonna run into Anderson, and Anderson has a bush.
Yep.
And a dream.
Jane slicing the pie, watching the corner. Coming up over the hill.
Anderson has a really good hiding spot, though, in the ass of a dead Chinese guy.
Oh, no, yeah, he saw the Chinese body and didn't notice Anderson behind him, so Anderson gets his...
Whoa!
Quick reaction onto Anderson's fucking forehead. Great shot from Jane Saunders.
Mito's trying to follow suit. What sucks, though, is Cool Breeze has a PKM.
Sorry, from the west, Coda and Gonzo.
Firing from the rear.
249. Suppressing Saunders, Severe, and Mito. And now, yeah, they're
PKM and Nutty Person with the 249. Jane is picked off by Coda.
And it's down to these X-Ray guys, and then Mito and Severe. I don't think they have long for this world. Stewart pushing up with a Fennec. Comes around the hill. Doesn't see Severe. Does he see Mito? Doesn't look like he doesn't react. Pulls around the other side, nice and casually.
Hello.
Ooh, almost grazes that truck.
Hey, Drum, thanks for the raid. How was
He's not reacting to it, and again, he's perfectly...
How's the FTX? Or was it a mission?
Yeah, no, he has to see Mito there.
He's just doing what King was doing earlier to the remaining Op4 guys.
Hey, Jester, thanks for the rate of 28. Since you didn't say it.
I did. I just didn't say it while my mic was queued.
I know.
Mito and Severe, they know as soon as they turn their back to Stewart, Stewart's going to get out and shoot them. So again, it's a rule that you can't intentionally run people over with your Vic. Here's Stewart, might try to do the dismount. Nope, but he makes them turn around. This is letting Chupless come up. And now you got Coda with his battle buddy. Gonzo's actually covering Coda's rear, watching Op4 X-Ray. Looks like Severe and Mito have jumped into an MRAP of their own. It's got a bad back wheel, but still going to be drivable.
Yep.
One of its windows is shot out, though. The left window is not there.
That is shot out completely, and he is very vulnerable from that angle.
Stewart got out. He's trying to run up.
Himself too.
Yeah, that's not good.
For disaster, Severe. Swollen Montgomery.
And they get the keyhole.
Yeah, perfectly done. And now it's a dead Vic rolling. Oh, we saw that coming a mile away.
I think Mito's still up.
Yeah, say that again. One more time, he might still be alive. He might still be breathing. Want to say that one more time? Literally, as the words left to the left, the God fucking.
I think Mito just became meat. Good golly.
I was about to take a sip of water.
Oh, well, we got X-Ray charging that with their MRAP.
Everyone coming in. Bassbeard is holding up some kind of Overwatch on the hill. He hits the fucking H barrier, and I think that wounded all of them.
The three Musketeers, Kilbo gets knocked out, Edwin gets knocked out, Combo hiding in a bush knowing it's not where, and he gets picked up via Miskoff.
Is there a forfeit button? Can they just surrender? Bassbeard just needs to pull the pin on a grenade.
All right, Bassbeard, it's time to become Audrey Hotto with your marksman rifle.
5 minutes and change left. He knows what's happening.
Yeah, he knows they're all dead. He's the last man. Oh. I'm going to be honest. It's because Green 4... There's even Blue and Blueing each other. Nice. Green 4 killing off Op 4 Bravo early on with a great use of tactics is what was the nail in the coffin for Op 4 here. With that, Green 4 was able to wrestle out the numbers advantage from Green 4 and... Wait, no, from Op 4, my bad. And that's just been it.
Yep. Bassbeard he's just on a jog through the woods. Oh.
Yeah, they're calling it because fucking Bassbeard.
Yeah, insurmountable odds.
Yeah. So how I would have attacked that compound is I would have timed the helicopter landing with MRAPs joining it as well to completely overwhelm that position, especially with 45-second timers. If they had more forces on that Thunder Run and they pulled the VIX into the heart of the compound, they could have won it. But it was going to be close either way, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
Combo I didn't count. I'm sorry, man.
I gotta say, my chat has been 5 for 5 tonight in predicting these matches. Like, the majority of people vote for the winning team in like all 5 matches that we've had so far.
Well, I'm glad our commentary is helping them predict the outcome.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
Last intermission.
I get kind of... I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that. Just like I won't say no to you.
There he goes. He's drinking and he's doing the Hormy again. All right, chat. So here's what I'm doing. I'm just going to go over what I got.
On,
changing the multi.
Enough, Tour de France in Roche, Germany. Mm-hmm. That's ironic. Sector Control. I think that's Norway? For Op 4?
Everyone's still streaming. Cool.
That's the only thing I can think of. France on Blue 4 defending. All right.
All right. This is the final round of the night. Sector Control attacking. Interesting.
Oh, after we get done, apparently there's a 24-hour charity.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll look into it while we're debriefing the last round.
Please do.
Who's it run by though?
I have no clue.
Because I will admit, if it's Star Sim, I'm not gonna touch it because I have so many bad experiences with them.
I think it's Star Wars.
I'll see the community, but if it's one tied to the ones I have horror stories on, I apologize, but I cannot support that. There's a reason I deleted all my 501st content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair. No, I understand.
I don't mean to be an ass, but if you've been to some of my dev streams and you got me talking about some of my stories, you know why I do not support Star Sims. But there are some that are not bad. But it depends on the community. Just give me 1 second. I'm typing in the mission command. Op 4 has a 20%. Where's advantage? A BTR 80. For PKM and Taru.
Yeah, Samuel is saying it's on.
While the French have
sent you a message on TeamSpeak.
M2 MRAP 2 M2. Yep, alright.
Alright, I'm going to use the bathroom and I will be right back.
Yep. Sorry, chat, it's just I want to make sure I get these commands right, because what I do is I also copy them into a notepad, and then when I go and run the mission, schedule these on YouTube, I just copy and paste them and make some slight adjustments. So if I do it well now, it saves me work from later. Oh, God. It's the 501st. Samuel, I'm sorry, man. I have a lot. Literally, like, if it was the 101st, I would have done it. If it was the 212th, I would have eased myself into it. But the 501st... Oh... I can't. There's a reason I deleted all my 501st vids. I can't. I'm sorry. You guys are free to check it out on your own volition, but... Good God. The witch hunting that happened in that unit, the fact that they... that there was so much corruption in there that they refused to upload my mission file for one of the biggest ops I would have done for them, and then tried to make me upload it last minute through GitHub after I already handed it to them multiple times. This is my Earth Knight story. Fuck. Some of the ops. The first op I ever played in the 501st, there was no contact. We walked around the southern side of Sarani, counting moisture evaporator farms for 2 hours. It was just... Nah, man. Good God. Sorenzic's funeral. Not Sorenzic.
Past life.
I'll start ranting with my mic queued. The funeral the 501st did, Sorenzic did for the 501st for Valmoric, but they turned it into a recruitment drive for the 501st, which is why I kind of dislike Sorenzic. The fact that Jay broke into one of the SWAP moderators' accounts on their Discord and then banned all the 501st members and then blamed it on SWAP to start a troll war against SWAP, which permanently screwed the relations between SWAP and the 501st, which is what pushed the 501st to start the Legion mod. God, what else?
SWAP, they use it their own mod.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also something with, like, certain people have, like, their Steam ID hard-coded into a mod to make them...
Well, yeah, SWAP did that to people in the 501st, but that's also because of what the 501st fucking did. That's the funniest thing about it. All of the people... There's actually a lot of extras there. It's just people going to extremes to just fuck with each other. But I can tell you for a fact, because I was there when this whole fucking war started, the 501st started it. It's, again, reason I don't have any 501st content, and I refuse to advertise anything they do. And again, I'm sorry, even if it's for charity, I don't even trust that they're going to give the money to the charity. That's how low my opinion is of the 501st is. And I hate to say it, but, you know, just...
You need to be an asshole, but, you know, if someone shows you who you are, you should believe
with my experience with them, I'm sorry. It's just bad memories. Let's get off this topic.
I agree. So, cat girls.
By the way, we have some room in here. 14 slots. If you want to come in and join FNF, !FNF. If you have the mod set and you're tagged, you can hop in. Channel's open.
Whether you're a cat girl or a cat boy, we'll take you either way.
Shut up. Does TSB Liru Ops use standard flying models or advanced? Do you know the answer to that question, Barb? I actually don't know.
I want to say basic, but I do not know.
I think that's one of the options we just leave to the pilot. Yeah, well, not even. Like, where would those options be under whatchamacallit, or Ace, or like how would that be set up? Because that I could answer it then.
Ace option even.
If it's not an Ace option and it's just up to the pilot, then they're allowed to do whatever. I know we don't have.
I don't think it's it might be a server thing. I really don't know. I have
It's a vanilla setting
in the slightest. I really.
I wouldn't know then, to be perfectly honest. If it's something where you have to put so whatever the option is that is by default, that would be. Okay, Slushy's saying it's basic flight, and I know Slushy flies, so
yeah.
Thanks, Slush. If people wanted in TSB to do one with advanced flying and just tell me to make a mission, or anyone for that matter, I would set one up for them. But, you know, people have to ask. Yeah?
Zygar is saying there was a major update to Ace Medical. Boy, I hope it's not as major as the last one.
Are you talking about the 2020 medical update?
I assume that's what they're talking
Hold on.
about, but I don't know. Oh, you are talking about that. Okay, phew. Oh, I couldn't go through. I already had to relearn the entire...
Yeah, because changelog... Okay.
Okay, ooh, don't do that to me.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really proud of TSB because we got those settings fixed very quickly.
Excuse me, I have a name.
Oh my God.
You don't have to refer to me as the alcoholic. Please, if it was debilitating, I don't have a punchline for that.
No, he's talking about the guy named Alcoholic Flo in my chat, dumbass.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh my, you played yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking in the third person.
Of course. Alright, I'm gonna actually look at statistics. Tendies is taking Op 4 command, and Rust is taking Blue 4 command. Kelly's gonna take Blue 4 marksman. Cullen's gonna take Op 4 marksman. Bass Spirit is gonna take RPG 32, Charlie 2 slot for Op 4. Blue 4 is gonna be taken by Jane Sanders with the Carl Gustav. I want to see Mountain do more insane stuff, as do I.
God, I really just fucking played myself hard.
It's okay, buddy. We've all done it.
Some more than others.
Alright, I'm going to preemptively change the music. Let's end it with something casual. Let's do Homeworld tutorial. Yeah, baby.
I'll say it one more time since we still have some extra time. If you do enjoy watching FNF, please consider donating to the FNF Patreon. All your donations go right to the server costs and upkeep and maintenance, etc. And it's what helps keeps the lights on for us. So help us help you and donate if you can. And if you use TeamSpeak, if you were a fellow Armor player, you can get the Night Owl voice pack if you donate enough. I think it's $40 a lifetime. It is very good. It's I mean we were talking about his voice earlier tonight. Audible Silk. Audible Silk.
Wonder what they're talking about. Senator's asking if someone raged. Interesting.
War Dog was saying that they've attacked all night. If they're still, if he was told, yeah, too bad, so sad. I understand him leaving for that. Kind of. 40% advantage right now.
I'm sure they'll sort. It'll take another few moments. Any TSB guys in Friday Night Fights tonight? Well, we have a few Scandy Recons guys, which are, you know, by proxy related to TSB, as much as they don't like to admit it.
We were talking about that in my chat earlier. They are pretty much all players like from TSB. They just have their own kind of group. I wouldn't call it a clique so much as it is just a group of friends who like to get drunk and shitpost together.
But I actually don't see any TSB names. I think they've called it for the night.
Yeah, not surprising. A lot of them are in Europe. Oh, Iander's still here, but
that's the guy I said as the Scandi Recon guy, but he's playing as Centaur, so he'd be slotted last. But yeah, TSB's called it.
Playing as Centaur?
Well, yeah, because he was reserved under Scandi Recon for EU, and you can't reserve both nights because the numbers are maxed for the rounds.
But you can. Okay, never mind then. I did see Nafs in there for Red 4.
Okay. They're calling the advantages fucked because it's 43 versus 60.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a nasty one. Let's see how it goes.
While we're loading in, Liru, check TeamSpeak one more time. That's the last I'll mention of it.
I don't want to talk about it. Like
that's fine.
I hate bashing things.
That's all you gotta say.
But I have a lot of history, and
that's all you gotta say, man. I got you. No worries.
I really just don't feel comfortable with the 501st.
Castle Tower, Command Tower. What the fucking testicle town? Shaped like a circle.
What? Church of Saint Andy? Fucking Anderson leads NAF and F.
Oh lord.
Oh man. Op4 has a really nice spawn range though, but I think this is gonna be an all eggs in one basket defense on a fucking custom made castle. This is gonna be cool. No, this is Friday Night Fights. That's why it says Friday Night Fights in the title, and also why we have the exclamation point FNF command. I do Zeus for multiple communities, and Barb just muted himself, which means he's probably talking about that. Look, all I'm saying is, when you play with a group for 6 months, you learn a lot about people, and you can form your own opinions and whatnot on whatever, but knowing who's still in a unit, and then what they've done in the past, and then what you still hear from people that were in the unit longer than you, and have even up until recently left, and you still hear those horror stories, it's concerning. What?
Fog might be fucked. It's looking like
yes!
killing this motherfucker.
So they can still have a delayed weather effect, though. We've seen thick fog in the past that lightens up by the 15-minute mark because it's called the fog forecast in the mission file. But this...
Fog forehead.
Oh, I mean, this is a perfect third round.
Test of Gemeinden Wessel Landkreis Uelzen. Nice.
What does that mean?
I have no clue. Let me see. Vesta.
This is zombie fog, definitely. Appears there's going to be a green 4 faction, and they're called zombies. All right. They gotta come through the fog.
Oh, shut up. I was going to say, when did they add the Zombies and Demons mod to FNF?
You didn't even notice.
Part of the mod set update.
It's been in there the entire time.
It was part of the FNF config mod. Just like what we do with TSP assets, we just hide shit in there, or T1 add-ons.
Yep.
You just hide shit in
there.
Well,
it's,
whatever.
T1 add-ons doesn't exist anymore. It's now Liru's TSB add-on, so the T0s don't get confused. Because that was a problem.
Yeah. I can imagine. Okay, so let's take a look at these factions real quick. Blue 4 are going to be French forces using the
fast black ballistic helmets. No, these are, I think MIRCs.
No, I mean,
I thought they were fast, but no, it's
no, it's a bit different shape. Although it could.
They got the French stuff on it though, so it is okay.
I think it might be PASC.
Yeah, past. However you pronounce that acronym, but.
Yeah, 5.56 for FAMAS assault rifles, FM mini-me's and 5.56.
I'm gonna be honest, the FAMAS is one of the better 5.56 weapons because of its fire rate. That gun can put rounds out very quickly, and in a CQB environment, it's going to be a very nasty weapon. With the vehicles and all the heavy 50 cal and this one AO, I don't see Blue Force sending anything to defend Sector 1. Now, this is a wave sector defense, though, so Sector 1 is going to have to be taken first, but I can... Oh, wait, never mind. Nope, I thought the blue for Sector 2 and 3 blended in with the AO. I thought it was... you know, the one where you take one sector first and then the other one unlocks, but it's not that. My bad.
I think it is, actually.
No, because I don't see a red rim. There would be a red rim on Sector 1 if that was the case, but
You sure? I don't think so either, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say active inactive.
Yep. Yeah, that's the tell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So...
it didn't say it was sector defense, not rush or whatever.
Yeah, rush would be in order. But even though we got a nice 360 here, I don't think Blue 4 is going to have enough manpower to fully cover it. Also, if you start going on the ground level, the fog is starting to alleviate. So yes, they are timing it in the forecast.
Slightly. We'll see how it develops.
We're still 11 minutes in, though, so it's going to keep alleviating to a seeable level. Otherwise, like, because these missions are audited. And I know we make jokes in TM all the time about audited missions, but...
Yeah, well, we can make jokes more about the server at this point.
Yeah.
How TM has been going, but... yeah, no, I'm
no shit, Doc.
Lighting up, alleviating, as you say. What's interesting though is that the mission maker has barricaded pretty much all the roads leading into towns. There is one, the one over to the south side has some openings, but it's still pretty well garrisoned or barricaded. So the attacking forces will need to come in through unconventional routes. So that'll be a little interesting. But yeah, sorry, we kind of got off track. Blue 4 also has a few statics, 2 M2 heavy machine gun AA mounts, an MATV with a 50 cal and a gun turret, 2 Humvees with 2 40s, which are the up-armored variants with gun turrets as well. Nice ballistic shielding. And I think that's it for Blue 4. They also have the Carl Gustav, and I'm going to just assume that they have the fucking M240 for the MMG. The Marksman also has... Jesus Christ, why are you doing this now? Sorry.
You right?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It's just...
Actually, I don't see any Foxtrot or Charlie machine gunners, so I don't think they have any weapon teams.
Yeah, good point.
Except for just Charlie 2.
Pierce does have a HK 417, still 7.62 NATO, still 20 rounds, just a little different kit. So that's nice to see, a little variety. But that is it for Blue 4.
Brandy's kicking in, yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a look over at Red 4 real quick.
All right, 9 minutes remaining.
They are Norwegian. There still have some people already running up. They actually have BTRs and gas trucks and
that's nice.
So that's an interesting call. And a Taru?
Yeah, Taru bench.
Yeah.
It's an interesting call there. I don't think we've seen a Taru bench using FNF before, so that's going to be interesting.
Never. Yeah, first time. They are using, looks like HK 416s.
Yep.
Which is also 5.56. I think those are also mini-me's. Yes, those appear to be so.
Yep.
And other standard kind of NATO-ish kits. Pilots have MP7s as a personal defense weapon. Do they have a machine gunner in their Charlie 2 team? No, they do not as well. Just the Bassbeard with the Carl Gustav, who is currently flying around. He's been influenced by Naps and Iander for sure. But yeah, as for assets, they have 2 up-armored Humvees with PKMs, a few transport Humvees. Actually, scratch that 4 PKM Humvees. That's a lot. A number of gas transport trucks and a BTR-80.
Well, it's to allow for Op4 to do their massive charge across open territory to get up to the defensive lines. I do also want to say on a side note, the rounds today for NA have been very diverse. And I'm kind of happy about that. You know, this has been Norwegians versus French. You seldom see the French units get out, but Norwegians, I don't think I've ever seen before.
No, and they look like they've been built in as part of this mod because they have the flags on their uniforms and vests, so that's interesting to see. I mean, it's not like we've actually really looked into it, but
I think it's cup assets, but because I don't. It might be a patch feature actually with an RHS, but I'll have to dig in there. But either way, like last round,
I think it's either because I don't recognize this camo pattern. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and the last round was Chinese versus British, and then what was the first round? That was AAF. My bad. Chinese versus AAF, and round 1 was Chinese versus British. So
was it? No, it wasn't Chinese versus British. British were in there.
British versus Russians.
Russians, yeah. I wasn't sure.
My bad.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of cool, because it does get a little boring seeing the same EMR Russian guys fighting the Marpat dudes. So shout out to the mission makers for that.
Like I was saying with the 417 instead of the SR25.
Just change it up.
11. It's a little variety. They've been trying to really standardize things and keep things from
Rabbits are
getting
apex
too,
predators.
Wacky crazy, but this is a nice compromise. Otherwise,
the fog is still pretty thick, but I think that's also to allow Op4 just to get on the perimeter walls here.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure this is its own, like, European NATO mod, because I don't remember seeing these. TMTM also uses Cup, and in my time mission making for them, I haven't seen anything with these camo patterns or anything.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, so Cup is, I would say Cup weapons and Cup gear, uniforms are really nice. It's just the vehicle damage models that can be a bit of a pain.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like you said, we were saying, they are better about it now, but it is still very much, there is disparity between all mods as far as damage modeling, characteristics, etc. So you don't want to mix and match mods too much without doing the proper 40 hours of testing. Around one says Warhammer FNF would be interesting. Yes, I would absolutely love to see, you know, maybe IFA FNF or Warhammers. So I would like that. However, and I'll let you take the rest.
I will say there's another group I spectate called OFCRA. They do a single 2-hour round every Thursday, though yesterday they took the day off because server update borked their server and they were fixing it. They do as I said, 1 life 2-hour operation, but they also dabble into IFA. And it's actually pretty even between realism and IFA. Slightly leaning to more realism-based stuff, but they also, focus a lot more on vehicles. And there's grenade launchers, there's AT statics, there's guided tow launchers. There's a lot more diversity with the equipment.
I know AFI,
Arma Finland also does some pretty good at PvP events. Coalition is...
Coalition loves their PvP events.
Yep, they do PvP. It's a bit smaller scale, but it's the same concept. And then they've got CCOs, but they are taking a break from those still. But that's like hardcore take every advantage PvP. And if you're into that, by all means, I'd recommend you go play, but... it can get very meta-y very quickly. But if you want to take every advantage that you can and absolutely dick on people, that's the way to go. And now that I think about it, that actually sounded really malicious. But
actually, I'm interrupted. Ton folks in my chat is internet crapped out, I think.
Oof.
FNF does have special events on occasion. We have World War II coming up for the spring.
Nice.
All right. First I've heard of it, but yeah.
But I'd love to see in like a coming year or two, IFA, Vietnam, there's actually a lot of easy ways you can take any mod set and balance it out, especially with FNF's config mod.
Yeah, it takes some time, and not everyone has that. That's kind of why FNF has chosen to be...
Mountain always crazy when he flies? No, but he's gotten really good.
Air missions The Serbian thing that we saw the past few weeks was kind of the extent of it, but we're not going to see too much crazy stuff, I don't believe. That's not the direction that the administration team wants to go in, which is fine. They have all the right in the world to make that decision. But that is what it is.
Wait, what were you talking about just now?
Just the admin team going, like, they want to, kind of standardize things and not do too many crazy ideas.
For who?
For FNF.
Gotcha. Sorry, I heard Serbian, and I'm like, wait, what?
The stuff that last Friday, that was the finale of the Serbian, the Kosovo war, whatever stuff. The one with the guys with the berets and bandanas. The blue berets, do you remember those? And the UN.
Yeah, that round. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That was kind of the extent that they were willing to take it.
Hey, look at the fog now. It's starting to lighten up a little bit more. Definitely from the air, it's cleared up a lot more. It's still pretty thick on the ground level, but...
Still pretty thick, but I am seeing that I can see a lot further. I'm looking at treetops in the distance. And
if you look at Mito, for example, he can now see a lot more clearly through the fog here.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is clearing up considerably. So that's good to see. The sun's coming out. It's evaporating the fog. It's realism. It's realism. Charm Fox says June is World War II if it's like last year. And yeah, to be fair, we've only been doing this for FNF since August.
Since August, and you were earlier, so yeah. But I mean, it's great to see how much this place has grown in that time. It's awesome. I hope people keep enjoying it.
I hope that Armor can unfuck their server stuff so we can go past 124 and unlock our full potential.
Yeah, no, the 2.3 update, 2.03, because the build's 2.02, I assure you, will just make everything worse, like it always does.
So what happens when you have an 8-year-old game on a 20-year-old engine?
Yeah, don't remind me.
Oh, it's an abusive relationship, but we keep coming back.
Yeah.
Don't
remind me.
Sorry, is Bloodwing around? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Funny. All right, Op 4 is apparently going to do a pincer maneuver, and they have a few forces on the ground. I think that's their X-ray group. Yep, I see Major Cullen in there. He is their marksman for Op 4 X-ray, but it looks like a lot of forces are going to go on the southern side. Round's going to start. Yep, there it is. I'd be willing to bet the northern group is going to swing around and take Sector 1. The southern group is going to go for a push from the southern side. And that Taru bench being flown by Reapers. Oh, no, there is a TSB guy in here. My bad.
Yeah.
And they've got Foxtrot 2 and... hold on, it's not Reapers flying. It's G-Legs, got it. So, okay, I mistook the bench seat for a pilot seat. I thought that was a wheel.
The bench.
Yep, so they got
Olaf,
6 people in the back. X-Ray, though, with a PKT firing at it. Those guys on the bench are super exposed.
But they can also fire back. I'm looking for skulls. They're all still fine right now.
They're all still good. No unconscious symbols either.
Yeah, but they gotta be careful. Those exposed rotors could easily be shot out with the twin rotor setup.
Yep, looks like they're circling the land. But the Humvee, I think, is trying to get on the train tracks.
Yep, and they are dismounting, and no, they are not away. 2 people still on board.
It's all part of the plan.
Sure thing. Olaf and Naps are still in there.
Anders prepping some AT in case that vehicle follows. And we're seeing a pincer strategy starting to form with the northern and southern sides. The one BTR is going in the middle to try to overwatch the southern side, and you have X-Ray going up on foot.
Here comes the PKC.
It's tough.
Reapers and all of them hiding in the bushes. I don't think they have any AT, so they gotta pick and choose their shots.
Yep.
Humvee rolls by. Iander's there, looking at it. He's only got an M72, but it stopped. It saw someone, and Iander letting that rocket fly.
Engine hit.
No.
Oh, I thought I saw engine smoke.
What? I thought I saw.
Wow.
No, glancing blow. and it really didn't do much. I don't think it even really did any meaningful damage. That is surprising.
He had to have hit it in...
He definitely hit it.
I know he hit... Where would he have hit it, though, to not cause a damage texture on the main hull and not kill the gunner? Because if you hit those top plates with a rocket, it's gonna at least knock the gunner unconscious.
Or yeah, and then hurt the turret, or
maybe hit the snorkel.
No, maybe it was a weird angle, but no,
I don't know. It's just one of those moments where you get a hit, it's just unlucky. It's enough to make them pull back in fear of, you know, what if that was the MAT team for Op4 and they have another piece of AT to fire? But it looks like they're now turning around and waiting to see if Op4 continues their push. Yeah, shot the antenna or something.
Platoon 2 HQ pushing a little bit south on that northern MSR. I think that southern group might have been caught out from Blue 4, but I don't see any evidence of it.
Oh my gosh, that's why they left 2 people in the fucking Taru.
So they can be... Yes, it's the machine gunners. They're shooting orbitals. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me.
It is a discount AC-130.
That is... Oh god. Barely even that. It's drawn some fire, but...
definitely.
Speed...
Spooky Taru. Meanwhile, the X-Ray Humvee has come back. It's firing back on the guys that were dismounted. Platoon 2 HQ has joined them, and the rest of Blue 4 is dismounting right here, but I think the driver's honking to make them get back in. Grenadier rounds coming in. I think actually that was Blue 4 putting them out to try to get some free kills. But they're going to have to be quick because an Op4 force is coming from their north.
Yep, and they will get out of there past the trees and out of sight, out of mind.
Another Maz, excuse me, M72 Law there. So, single area, but multiple sectors within it. Op4 has a lot of room to maneuver. And here comes the Spooky again. The Taru 130. Aw, man, should we, Yash, I'm actually going to tell you to throw a poll up here. Is this a Spooky Taru or a Taru 130? I'll let people in chat vote.
There's not enough ordnance to be a Taru 130.
That's what they want you to think, though. They could have a grenade launcher in there, stashed away.
You know, I was thinking...
You don't know how to do it? Ah, it's okay.
Because it has, what, 4 seats on each side? Have the SLs, you know, swap their, you know, GLs for, you know, the underslung GLs for just regular rifles.
There was...
Plan, but
there
just,
was... What? There was an op I did a while ago where it was purely little birds with the SOCOM benches so they could fit 3 people on each side, and it was literally a 6-shot grenadier with a 240 gunner and I believe a marksman rifle. Just all on the benches on both sides. So the squads were literally just air assault, except they were never supposed to land. They were just supposed to keep shooting. And I kind of want to redo that op as a meme op again, but...
X-Ray holding up in the Church of St. Andy, and they are under a lot of fire. Platoon 2 HQ, Cheese, Wiki, all this group up here. Reaper's Insanity is also firing onto it. They might be getting out of here. Again, this is sector control, which means that all they have to do is Opford just needs to have someone in the sector and know a live and conscious Blue 4 in the sector, and they will capture it immediately.
What about a Taru 47? Yeah, that works, because the AC-47 only had, like, miniguns on the side. That's perfect.
That's what a Spooky is.
Yes, you're right. Fuck me.
Okay.
Otherwise, the Humvee is pulling back. You have Reapers charging in. The one TSB player that could. He's going to take that sector, and that's going to help close the northwestern pincer here into the AO.
A little bit more.
we do have a strong arm, weak arm pincer maneuver here, though. The strong arm being on the southern side and the weak arm that was going for Sector 1. That's a good prediction by Op4, though, because obviously Blue 4 is not going to commit forces outside this massive perimeter they already have. And this force is just meant to be a light harassment force that can remount a sector, remount and attack from a different angle, because assaulting through this open field would be suicide. There's a sector captured. And
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, Carpenter? You're just gonna do that to the man?
I have never seen that TSB member before in my life.
Kelly almost ran over Carpenter. Yes, he does. You see the blood on the ground. He does fuck him up. Kelly, what the fuck are you doing? What is your major malfunction, Private?
Oh my god. I just heard a Moz round impact somewhere. It went towards the BTR. Didn't land a hit, though.
Yep. Lots of shots coming out. Actually, from the BTR. No, that's Alpha 2. That's the PKM on the roof.
Don't drink and drive.
2 more go out. That nearly, just barely missed the Kilbo's BTR. He is very lucky, and they need to move. When a rocket hits near you, chances are there's going to be another not too far away if it missed.
Real quick, there's no one dead on either side yet.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's no skulls.
We did see a few people disconnect. This is round 3. This is the final round.
Yeah, so if they die, they'll DC, but I don't...
I saw Paz disconnect, but I don't know.
I'm looking at where there's battle lines, but...
Yeah, no, Paz... He was part of Foxtrot too. I'm sure there was more than 5 in there previously. But either way, casualties have been low to non-existent.
Yeah. Maybe Degs. But by then it'll be,
more orbitals coming down from the...
Swola's, nope, Swola himself is picked off, gunning for that, 50 cal. And we've got Kernshaw, who was the gunner for one of the PKM Humvees, picked off. What?
Those orbitals are landing really close to the guys on the roof of the castle tower. Jane Saunders, Mito, Nuclear Moose, like, feet, inches away from those impacts.
Mod's gonna sound public. Ash doesn't know how. It's okay.
That is making them scatter a bit. We do see Coda and Stanners with the 240s opening up on the Taru as well. Have they taken?
So, one thing about the Taru, real quick, it is one of the most armored helicopters in the game. It is a vanilla CSAT. Oh, sorry I had to cut that off. I just saw the BTR 80 for Op4 just take a Moz round, and it is cooking. But as I was saying, CSAT vanilla vehicles are very overpowered. Taru, very heavily armored. It's going to take a lot to try to shoot that out.
Needs to get
Much
out.
more than MI8.
Too close as well.
It's on fire. They're going to be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine at that distance. But yeah, no, that's exactly what I said. They were taking rockets. They needed to displace because they weren't going to stay alive for long with that. And that is an asset. Honestly, I'm going to say it. It was a misused asset. It was wasted. Wasted potential.
Yeah, but at that range, it's hard to make that work. And we're seeing Dreek and Nutty Person running through the open field, trying to get in a little riverbed here. So try to move up and flank this position. And we've got King and Arma Jesus over here, 2 of the top players for FNF. If they're taken out early on, that could help stem the tide into Op4's favor. But if Blue 4 can keep Op4 from pushing in,
you were talking about
might be able to hold
a strong weak pincer. I mean, I'm not seeing too many more people disconnect per se, but it's looking a bit more sparse down here on the south side. So that could just be
spooky
tricks. We do have Pickles
Spooky Taru or Taru 130
SSR along a relatively undefended vector, so they should be able to at least get into town, which no one has been able to do so far. Additionally,
well, no, Taru 130 because Taru 47. Well, I'll put it on as an option. Third option. Why not?
Yang disconnects. So yeah, we are seeing people disconnect as they die. It just makes sense. It is the last round of the night. People are tired.
Yeah, we're seeing Op 4 starting to form up in a lot of the small riverbeds to come in. Iander, though, is crawling through a shaved open field here.
Shaved?
Sorry. I saw wheat, and then I thought this was wheat, but no, it's just wheatgrass, actually. And yeah, rain don't do the worky. So, what is that flying thing? What a great question.
Triple timing it through that open field. Just... yeah.
Right, Wartalk. What's up? No. What Rock? Thank you for joining. Oh, Keen's coming up the riverbed, though.
Yeah. I wouldn't call this a riverbed per se, but he's going to find these guys, and he has that from Moss. Like you said, fast fire rate.
He doesn't notice streaks right there. He doesn't see Nutty Person there either.
No, that foliage. And he's going to walk right past them. They don't.
Oh, dear.
Nope, Nutty Person.
He sees Anderson. Oh!
And King gets shot by Nutty.
Nutty turns around and drops him, unfortunately. Yeah, that POV, those shrubs, it is very difficult, if not impossible, to see them moving in. Now you got the Taru coming around.
That's a little slow for my taste. They need to pick up some speed.
Feels like it's lagging just a little bit up there. You know what I mean?
A little.
Or I'm memory leaking.
That could be it as well. Sneak 100, but perception 0. I agree.
Yeah, I'm totally memory leaking, BRB.
Yep. In the meantime, more people going up along that riverbed. Ooh, Nutty Person gets spotted out by Flux with, he just has a mini-me. That was a great shot from that.
So if I caught it in time so I can just quickly soft log the server instead.
And they are very much exposed, this Red 4 team. Schnuffles and Armor Jesus holding the edge of the forest line up here. And they are holding steady. This is about a squad-sized element that is caught out in the open. Command might be able to help suppress and get them out of this pickle, but with the BT
might not have caught it in time.
Taru's coming in again. Might be able to lend some support, but a lot of fire coming in from the 2-4.
Someone, Gorski just jumped out.
What the fuck, Gorski? That he was the co. What? Well, I think I remember.
I didn't catch it in time.
I thought as well.
What?
I said I think I'm memory leaking as well, so I just for a sec.
It might not be a memory leak then, but because I'm not seeing like parts of terrain flashing in and out.
I mean,
sorry, this isn't super smooth.
Frame, so I don't know.
Yeah, I got frames back, but then it quickly lowered. So if you and I are both having the same problem, it's unlikely to be a memory leak. Because also, if it was a memory leak, parts of the terrain would start flashing as they failed to render in and out. That should have happened by now. So I think it's a scripting issue.
Yeah, scripting or just a lot of shit in the town. You know, lots of fire, smokes, etc. I don't know. Over on the west side and southwest side, we do have Red Fort getting into town. Scholl and Nielsen, all these guys up here.
Yeah, Redo Rock, thanks for coming back. So Op 4 on that original riverbed they were pushing up where they got King, they're actually pulling back now because more Blue 4 have turned to that angle and started engaging. But Op 4 with Charlie have made it to the southwestern side and are slowly starting to breach in, but they got Lurch and... Never mind, Lurch is dead. Raptor can stop him. And we also have that weak pincer from the west is also starting to come in. Chult just killed an Op 4 guy. AT coming in and hitting one of the PKP nope, this is a 240 Bravo Humvee. No, that's a mini-me Humvee. Jesus. 5.56 mini-me Humvee.
Oh, wait, where? I'll verify.
Coda, Mad Smurf, and Vonk.
Give me a direction.
Western side. That's a 249 or mini-me Humvee, definitely. It's 5.56.
No, that's 240.
Is it? Jesus, I'm losing it.
The one that's smoking?
Yeah, no, you're right. It's got the carry handle on. I apologize, chat.
Hey.
I'm starting to lose it. That is 247.62. My bad.
Yep.
So, Blue 4...
on the west side.
Arma Jesus, Pointman, and Guy Fieri getting some revenge for Kane's death. They are pushing Op 4 back on that vector.
And I think Command is over there. Was over there at least. They might have fallen back. No, Command is dead. Tandy's is dead. So that's the head of the
explosive trap went off. It is legal action, throwing some satchels.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And no, he doesn't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Those. Do you see all? Do you hear?
Yeah.
The shrapnel hitting?
Yeah, legal action just knocked out 2 people with those explosive satchels. Those are his 2 kills. And X-Ray for Blue 4 is driving behind the line with another 7.62 240 Humvee.
I don't know who got the kill, but I think my...
Hey, Shorty, thanks for the rate of 5. What you doing, man? What were you streaming?
Granny got a great revenge.
My coffee's wearing off, yeah.
With that 416. At least I think it was Granny.
Stanners on 4 kills in that gunner seat. That is 2 of Op4's auxiliary angles to push into this AO taken out. We still got X-Ray coming in from the north, but
yeah.
I'm starting to see Op4 lose that really high number advantage.
Pop-Tart now.
Minecraft? Nice. I need to try that again. It's been so long.
Humvee.
Yep, Pop-Tart's trying to play dead, and he might get away with it.
No, yeah, he does. They're just spraying the bushes as they push forward. And now Pop-Tart can stop playing dead and start healing.
So if you go prone and lean left or right, there's 2 different... Huh?
Yes, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you lean left or right, there's a prone where you lay your entire body left or right, or there's one where you turn left or right. And they do the turn one to make it look like they're in an Ace Unconscious animation, so that people think they're dead.
That one that he's doing is you go prone and then you go even lower. There's like a low prone that you can do, and that's what that is.
Yep.
You kind of twist your body.
Now, real quick, Op4 still has a lot of forces in the AO. Blue 4 is a little stagnant as they pushed out on other vectors. There's only 1 sector left, which is right next to the command tower, so Op4 has a lot of room they need to push here.
Ooh, Iander just got caught out in the open.
There's a lot of time to do it.
Is KIA.
Yeah, he was crawling through this open field on the wheatgrass, and I think he was just picked off. But Stanners, the MG, just got picked off. He is unconscious and will need medical. It's still pretty close.
It is. I mean, Red Force still have a decent chance. They have a great foothold and a lot of people here on the southwestern side of Testdorf. They need to push... wait. They've taken Sector 3.
Yeah, they took that a little while ago. Pickle's getting picked off by a GL round. I don't know. Blue 4's regrouping, doing their best to make an internal perimeter here. Flux and Schnuffles coming around, picking off an Op4 guy who had an LR. They might continue to come around and pick off more Op4 forces, but Op4 is really entrenched on this southern side. It's just how are they going to push from there, because they've got Blue 4, Charlie 2, and Alpha 1 to contend with, who have reformed a squad here.
Yeah, it's... I mean, so looking at the defenses for Blue 4, apart from the one in the south, just the west castle tower in that...
oh, I got sniped in the heli. Sorry to hear that, man. Where did that heli end up?
Oh, as I say, that rocket comes in, but that's probably their strongest defense.
Yeah.
This is just, you know, a handful of people at best. You know, one coax on his own. Wait, there's 2 coax.
Oh, they landed all the way back there. So Taru, by the way, took some damage. The co-pilot was... Actually, I don't see any bodies on the Taru. I think because they were falling off. That's why. That's why we saw Gorski potentially fall out there. But Olaf came in my chat to say he got shot out of the helicopter.
Oof. Quick aside, there's an AI coac at Blue 4 spawn.
You're right. Yeah, I noticed that. But he's completely unarmed, so he's not going to be a threat.
Yeah.
Free kill.
Yeah, he's not even a threat.
Pickle's trying to peek out to see Schnuffles. Doesn't see him, though. Schnuffles spots him first. Schnuffles running out of ammo and Pickles picking him off. Only unconscious, but that many bullets, I doubt Schnuffles will wake back up. Flux trying to cover his battle buddy, but was just a little too far behind. And Pickles pulling back, but Stewart's not coming up to join it because Stewart's busy bandaging. Flux could come around and do something, and apparently Spooky Taru is the name we're going for with that Taru play. All right. If I ever make a short, that's what I'll call it. I'll call it the Spooky Taru.
I hate you.
Love you too. All right, so Op4 X-Ray is coming around. Major Cullen staying way back with that marksman rifle. I think that's a bit of a misplay. He should be trying to get a little closer. He might be having tech issues. Nope, never mind. He's running him. But as long as an Op4 guy can get into Sector 2 and they kill Total Conscience, they can still win.
That Gorski scrolled too far and ejected himself.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a Leroy Jenkins, but Bassbeard picking off Point Man, knocking him unconscious. Schnuffles double tapped by Pickles, and Flux is now staying in the second story. Climbing out, though, he's going to hurt himself on that little fall.
Yeah, I see a little blood over there. It's probably a little scratch.
Yep, he's now trying to push. He's trying to get on the rooftop to try to get a bit of a terrain advantage, but he's not going to be able to. Pickles coming around.
This comes around a bad time.
Flux does have the 249, so he's able to outshoot Pickles there. Oh, Blah's fucking head gets blown off. And Flux putting quite a few rounds on the head for the double tap. Stewart trying to peer over, doesn't see Flux. Flux on a killing spree. He's on 9 kills, by the way.
Wait, what?
9 whole fucking kills.
Jesus!
Point Man woke back up. He's bandaging himself in a building. Flux doing attack reload.
25 minutes to go on the mission.
He's getting shot at and he gets picked off by Bassbeard.
Bassbeard, good kill.
9 kills though.
Yeah.
Got Op4 X-Ray sneaking in. Matozo mag dumping one of the Blue 4 guys. I thought it was on Vormalk. But no, that other Blue 4 guy was super exposed. Gets a headshot on Vormalak, excuse me. And Matzo getting those for free. Nice.
Matzo.
Let me guess.
Matzo ball soup.
Matozo, that's it.
There you go. Catch, throwing a grenade, saying catch.
That's going to keep Vormalak down. And the M2 MRAP, who doesn't get anything with that, but definitely added a bit of a shock value there. Major Cullen coming around with that marksman rifle. Okay. Okay, Major Cullen, you do you. Yep.
Form wakes back up.
Not even going to speak about that.
Peeking over the... Oh, that was dirty.
Bassbeard pushing up and taking out Point Man, making sure he's dead this time. Bassbeard on his 4th kill.
Nice.
Op4's kind of wrestled that number advantage away from Blue 4 that was forming, but it's still not enough, and we got Arma Jesus here. On 5 kills himself.
For both sides now.
Takes out Fist.
Oh. Nice. Shows him that anger is not the way. You need to follow the Lord.
Matozo contesting with Jane, but Jane and Nuclear Moose deliver some shots and take Matozo out.
Shots? Someone say shots?
We got Nafs coming in. He's a very good PvPer on his own, and he does have a mini-me. So we could see a little bit of an upset there, because there's not a lot in between him and the AO, but honestly, if we have an demo specialist come up to Sector 2 and throw a satchel, it would be over for Blue 4, but there are not that many demo specialists left. I think there's actually just one in the form of Private Garcia.
No,
that's
Koak
it.
is also one. No, Koak is... Oh, you're talking about Red 4.
Yes. Because Red 4 would throw the satchel on the command tower, not Blue 4. That would be silly.
Koak, I think, has a satchel near him. If you
Cullen's dead.
You can hear the mine detector going
Not
off,
surprised with that one.
I think he has a trap set.
Stripped down to his handgun. I think he ran out of marksman shots.
Where?
Wanted to play it James Bond style. Mad respect.
Yes, right on the other side of the barricade that where Koak is at, there is a satchel charge placed down. I don't think it's going to see any action in the end, but yeah.
Insurance.
Insurance, exactly.
Nafs is coming up to try to breach Mito on the tower, but from here he could get some really good shots.
It's done. Blue 4 wins. Look at the map. There's only about 6 or 7 left for Red 4.
Yeah.
About 15, like double Red 4's count.
It's because people like Arma Jesus. Gosh, who were we just talking about as well? Who got the 9 kills? Koak, yeah, like 9 kills for him.
No, that wasn't Koak. It was I'm
blanking so hard on it. I'm sorry.
Same.
But Nav's got the kill on Mito. He's quickly bandaging, but from here he can get some good machine gun kills off of the guys up on the tower. And if he can pick them all off and then come into the tower, Flux, yes. And Nafs is
real quick,
jumping around.
For Blue 4, Flux has 9, Armor Jesus has 5, Point has 4, Guy Fieri has 3. Like, those are Scandi numbers we're looking at.
Yeah. Great job all around.
Edwin and Sanders are clearing buildings. Drake has been bandaging up right there next to them.
Naf's taking GL fire. Forced to bandage.
Bassbeard catches Edwin out of position. Doesn't know that Sanders is there. Bassbeard might chunk a nade or that rocket launcher on his back. Either or.
Yep, Bassbeard on 4 kills. He's trying to coordinate with Drake. Drake coming in and getting the double taps.
Yep. Edwin mid-reload, but he doesn't know that he's there.
Oh, and Drake delivers a headshot.
Yeah. So that's good. That's
explosive trap going off to the north.
But it's still very much in Blue 4's favor. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 up by the sector itself. Another 6 down on the south side of the inner perimeter. 2 people down towards Drake, Bassbeard, and Eagle. And then that Swallow's MRAP still running around with that 50 cal.
There's a double tap on Stanners. His gun freaking out a little bit because of physics. And we still have Castris over here. Jane, I don't see anymore. I think Jane got picked off, but Nuclear Moose is still a threat. And Nafs is trying to reposition here, forced to abandon that spot. Blue 4 consolidating forces here, but leaving the sector. If someone could sneak in and kill Total Conscience up there without the rest of Blue 4 noticing, Op 4 would instantly win, but that is going to be incredibly difficult to pull off.
And it's possible. There is a chance, with how fragmented some of this these Blue 4 positions are.
Yeah.
He moves on his own. No, that Koak is the fake one. Off to the west.
Yep. The real Koak is just to the northeast.
Smurf. Oh, Drake got Smurf, but Smurf's battle buddy.
Combo got him.
Combo got him, yep. So that's a good trade. Smurf could wake back up.
Yep, Blue 4 just needs to trade 1-1, and we still have the MRAP driving around with a 50 cal gunner.
It's investigating the shots, and it is not stopping Bassbeard again. With that Maz, should hear that. And he's just hiding.
Nafs, I thought got a pick-off kill, but he's only on 1 kill right now, as Blue 4 is sending 2 guys, Morin and Wise, to check out the castle. And Nafs is going to sneak over. Or is he going to try to get behind him?
I don't know. He might have heard them talking over radio. He's looking up at that tower, looking for targets of opportunity. Castris,
meanwhile, trying to find... Or no, I think he actually got the kill on... Oh, why is my memory so bad tonight?
I do all the time.
Not Total Conscience, he's in the tower. Nuclear Moose. Yep, Nuclear Moose is dead in that building, so he was able to get the kill. Koak also coming around, but we've got 3 Op 4 guys really close around here.
Oh, this trench that Koak is on, this is dirty. Using the trench as a platform
AI.
to peek over the fence without having to climb over. And that position especially, this crossroads, oh, that is so dirty. I love it. Russ now coming around as well.
We could still see an Op 4 clutch.
We could. Like I said, we could. They've only lost 1 to Blue 4's like 4 or 5. So they're doing well so far. If they can take out Smurf and Combo here on the south side, try and take out that MRAP as well.
Oh, if Castris opens that door, he hears the footsteps.
Yep. Wait, Castris has a Maz as well. Where's Bassbeard? Does he still have it? I guess he must have stolen Blue 4's. Yeah. They both have Mazes. Castris gets
Russ getting picked off.
But Dunn spots him. He's able to get away, but Koak He's nearby. Gypsal could do something as well.
If Nafs and Castris move in and clear this tower, we are going to see an upset.
Liru?
Yeah.
They've beached the MRAP. They've beached it on a sandbag. They don't have enough torque on any of the wheels to pull it off. They're trying.
Oh, Rust wakes back up. Castris doing the double tap. Kills him.
Nice. Yeah, Ash is gonna keep trying to do it. Swole is investigating the gunshots.
Castris trying to throw grenades up there.
Oh, those are just smokes. Oh, Ash is able to get the MRAP off.
It's not going to be useful right now. Swola now coming back to quickly check on things. Castris staying low. I think Swola spotted him. Yeah, Castris now trying to run up. He's going to quickly be able to get around here.
Oh.
Now, can he kill Total Conscience? He gets him!
He can.
But Swola's in the AO!
Oh my god! Yeah, they could win this!
Koak now running in as well.
He doesn't go up the tower though. It's just Swola and Castris.
Oh my god.
They did it. They did it. And I fucking tabbed out as they did it, but no, he downed Swola and they got it. Up for wins. Up for wins. How? Outmanned 3-1. They win it. G fucking G. G fucking.
Clutch or kick. Clutch or fucking
Not
kick.
just fake actors following a script. Yeah. I saw it right here in the script. Oh my god, the clutch play. The clutch play.
Blue 4 had 4 people up there. I do not understand why they left that tower. That was such a bad idea.
They weren't thinking about it. They weren't thinking about it. Swole thought about it for a little bit, but he didn't. He well, no, yeah, no, he went up. Koak stayed outside the sector.
My god.
Oh, Swola. The 1v1. All those men on the field, and it came down to that 1v1. Oh my god, what a hero. Absolutely. What a fucking hero. Oh, a lot of people mad. Yeah.
Let's jump downstairs. I want to have a listen.
Oh, it's okay.
Feel free to DM me. Love you, hugs and kisses to all.
If I made
What a hero.
I would have made it better.
What a hero.
You killed me and then won the game.
Yeah.
Going back to 1-2-1.
I can't believe this.
Oh shit, the cop!
Oh.
It's the Popo!
So the ambulance for all the Blue 4 players that got robbed.
They honestly got fucking robbed,
Call
bro.
an ambulance, bro. He need milk.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. From spectators' perspective, Op 4 was outmanned at least 3-1. At least, probably closer to 4-1.
Yeah.
We even got outplayed on several occasions.
Well, I mean, if you consider the amount of relevant players. Probably more than that.
It only took one, but
Alright, here's the deal. I'm gonna go raid someone doing an airborne op. The 501st is doing a charity event, and it looks like the Zeus is streaming it. I'm not gonna raid the Zeus because, again, my personal issues with the 501st, I don't, there's too much there. But you are free to go on your own volition and go check them out. But otherwise, I'm gonna make this, this other guy's night. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Have a good one.